welcome.
Okay, let me see what that did. Okie dokie. Okay, so, oh, there's no screen showing though. You see it's black. Oh, there it is. Okie dokie. Welcome, everybody, to another rendition of DeletelawZ. What's going on out there in the land of the unfree America? I want to show you guys something. I want to show you a video today that, what's going on, Claudette? I see you in the chat. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. I figured out a new way to stream. A friend of mine sat here on the phone with me for hours and taught me this. I'm so grateful to Friends in Code. If you guys don't know Friends in Code, he's in the chat. Everybody say thank you to Friends in Code. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do right now, while I have him in the room, I'm just going to add him as a moderator so he doesn't get kicked out for any reason. Because as you guys know, so many people here come around and we don't know who they are, but Friends in Code is a friend of mine. He spent hours on the phone with me helping me do this. Thank you so much, Friends in Code. I appreciate you, brother. So
You're very welcome.
I appreciate it, man. So we are live right now. Now this video came highly recommended, and so I want to show you a little bit. This video, sorry about that. Okay, there it is. This video is by Otto the Watchdog. Otto the Watchdog. And what this is, good to see you, Katie, Jimmy, Fat Daddies. What is going on? Can everybody do me a favor? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Take your finger and double tap on the screen or hit the like button. If you can see the thumbs up, hit that bad chicken. And then everybody type into the comment section OTVO, which stands for Overturn Terry versus Ohio. So I am using OBS, and this is the first time I have used this system with the way that Friends in Code has taught me. I'm super appreciative. Big Johnson Delivery Services. What is going on? Marauder, Jody, Claudette. What is up, Playboy? What's going on with the Playboy? Chevy! Do I see Chevy in the chat? Do I see Cope Dog and Dog? Let's OTVO, Chuck, Clay Foundations. Where is Team DLZ? Team DLZ, pop it in the chat for me if you would, pretty please, with cherries and sugar on top. Team DLZ, put it in the comment section. I will be shipping out trifolds and cop cards today. Well, I'm going to package them up today. I'll ship them out tomorrow. Forgive me, it's been about 5 days since I shipped, but I will be shipping those things out. John, what's going on? Bushin, what is going on, my friend? What is going on? All right, I'm going to shrink myself down a little bit, and then we're going to watch this video by Otto. Let me see if you guys can see it. Otto the Watchdog. Otto the Watchdog. Dog. Team DLZ. Sally's in the room. Good to see you, Sally. Haven't seen you in a minute. All right, I'm just pulling this mic close to me so you guys can hear me. Let me shrink down my little head here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now remember, I'm learning how to use this bad chicken, so do not fault me if I'm not perfect on this. My first time around, I'm going to back this bad chicken up. This is the beginning of Otto the Watchdog's video, and this is in Henderson, Texas. Thank you, Mr. Janice. I appreciate your support. Let's check this out.
Why not?
Because you got profanity on your sign.
Am I being detained right this second?
Yes, you are.
Oh boy. Okay. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on while you're out here, because you got that profane sign. We've had multiple calls.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Okay. You got your ID on?
That guy's being disorderly. Actually, I don't know if I have it on me or not, but I'm not going to give it to you.
Okay, well, you're being detained, and you're required.
Am I under arrest?
No, but you're required to identify yourself.
Am I?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
It's Texas Penal Code 3802.
The profane language causes disorderly conduct. So.
Is it? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, we got multiple calls.
Are you 100% sure about
Yes,
that? You know, so I'm standing on, like, the sidewalk? You know what I mean? So I'm standing on the sidewalk?
Right, but
yeah.
When you're inciting breach of the peace, we got multiple complaints about people.
Okay, like I said, that guy right there is pissing, is doing disorderly conduct. Look, he's yelling at people. He's carrying a weapon. I think he might be intoxicated too. That's public intox.
Well, I know who that is.
Look, sir, I'm making a report right now.
I know who that is.
And his disorderly conduct is breaching my peace.
Thank y'all for doing good. You're gonna ID yourself?
Am I under arrest?
You're being detained. I explained that to you.
Okay, well, under Texas Penal Code 38.02, I do not have to identify unless I've been lawfully arrested.
Okay, that's not how that works.
That's exactly how it works. I can give you the. Hey, look it up.
Once you're detained.
Okay. Is that true? Oh no. Oh no, that's terrible. Is that about me? What'd they say? Can I get back to what I was doing, or am I still detained?
No, you're still detained.
Can I hold my sign right here while you figure it out?
No, sir, not the profane one.
Not the profane one? Is that a content view and viewpoint restriction that you're issuing to me right now?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you're doing to me. I want to stand over here and hold my sign without you standing here.
Did you hear what he said? He said, is that a content and viewpoint restriction? And the reason why he said that is because the government cannot limit your viewpoint, your point of view, your perspective. Otto is using the exact proper words to set himself up so that he can sue this jackboot thug pig for a First Amendment violation. Give me a 5x5 if you guys can hear me okay. Give me a 5x5. I think that Chris Beaumont, I saw you, Chris Beaumont. Chris Beaumont said that my mic is a little bit low. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Let me know how the mic is. 5x5 from AMG Stealth, from Steve Conkler, Captain Team DLZ. So good to see you guys. Let's OTVO is in it. There we go. I just have to, your volume is low, Chille. Let me see. I've got the volume turned all the way up. So hopefully it gets a little bit better. Eric Meagle, I see you. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see everybody. Did everybody hit the like button? Okay, Chris, thanks. I appreciate that. Chris Beaumont. Oh, you know what, Chris? Hold on a minute. While Chris is here, there we go, Chris. Chris is long time. Alpha Warrior is in the room, everybody. My volume is a little bit low. Hopefully if I talk directly into the microphone, you guys can hear me a little bit better. I apologize. I'm working it out. I'll work this out with my friend in code here. Okay, let's watch more of this video. I just wanted to show you Derek Hates Pigs is in the room. Kevin Gordon is here. Thank you guys for coming. Clown Patrol is here. Nice to see everybody. Thank you, Farhan. I appreciate that. Steve Conkler, I will give you a call later tonight, Steve. We have some things to talk about. All right, let's go.
You know, saying things.
Okay, well, you can't.
I can. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. As a matter of fact, do you like this one?
I got my supervisor on the way.
Okay, good. Do you like this one? Can I hold this one? Okay. I can't hold this one. You said I can? I'm not going to run or nothing. I'm just going to step over this metal thing so I don't fall. Can I hold this one? Okay. How about this one? Sure. This one's okay too? Yeah. This one's fine? Okay. How about that one? Not this one? This is the one? Oh no. This is.
Do you see his sign? It says, shit is fucked up and stuff. That's what his sign says. And so the cop is saying that he wants to limit his viewpoint, which he has every right to have that point of view. And if the cop tries to limit his speech, that is a violation of his First Amendment right. And Otto the Watchdog, that's the name of the channel, he could sue this jackboot thug for trying to limit his First Amendment right to free speech. Not only freedom of the press, but to project your viewpoint out into the world, but also for limiting his speech. It's not just a press violation, it's a speech violation. And what are the 5 freedoms of the First Amendment? Someone put it in the chat for me. What are the big 5 freedoms? RAPPS. Put it in the chat for me if you would, pretty please.
This sign is being disorderly. You can have it. You can arrest the sign. I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. How about this one? So which one of these are you? Are you this one? Well, I don't want to put the signs down. So if I do that, it's because you're going to order me to do so. Not because I really want to. Are you going to arrest me if I don't put it down?
Just hold on.
Well, what are you going to do to me? I need to know. Okay. Can I hold the back the blue sign? How about that one? This one's okay, right?
As you guys know, we back the blue around here. We're big blue backers.
What's this guy doing? He's trying to impede my First Amendment free speech. He doesn't like my sign.
Hey, you got a green light.
Oh no, hey, they shot a guy last year for that. Don't do that. That was terrible. Who are you with? Oh, okay. So technically not you, but I mean also kind of you, like your department and whatnot.
I don't recall that.
Oh, you don't? Do they not tell you about it? Did you snitch on me? See it now that you look like a hero. Now when they post it on Facebook, it's gonna be like, hey, look, this cop's out there supporting this guy. What if I sneak one in? What if I sneak one of these other ones in? Here, I'll do this one. I'll do it like this. That way, the sign can say whatever the people think it says. And then if they think it's offensive, then that's on them, right? So I would definitely, just me, honestly, me personally, I would prefer to stand right here on this public sidewalk and do exactly what I've been doing without now 2 police officers showing up.
I told you he was coming. So.
Yeah. Well, why is he coming? Because you told him to.
Yeah.
What's that thing on your shoulder, on your thing right there? Hi. How's it going? Hey, buddy. Here. You want a card? Have a great day. Do y'all drug test?
Look how that cop stands. Look how that cop is standing, as though he's some sort of like enforcer, like he's some sort of badass. I mean, it's just, and are there some cops who are badass that came from special forces from the military? You bet your butt there are some cops who are actual badasses, but the majority of them couldn't figure out what to do with life. And they knew that if they signed up to be a parasite on the system, they would get a guaranteed paycheck every single month. They would get a pension, and they would get hundreds and thousands of new friends who would back them up no matter what they did to another human being.
Yeah. Y'all drug test at your department? Have you passed one recently? What the fuck, bro?
So we do have city ordinances as well as state statutes. Correct?
Okay, fantastic.
So as part of that, if you are in violation of one, which we are investigating because we've received 3 complaints about your sign.
Okay.
Okay.
Who stands like that when they're talking to somebody else? Do you stand with your feet 3 feet apart? Look at this jackboot thug pig. Put it in the comment section, JBTP. Put it in the comment section. I mean, look how he is standing. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with this man? You know what's wrong with him? He's an authoritarian. He believes that he's in charge of everybody and everything. Who stands like that? Who stands like that? What kind of moron are you, dude? Don't you realize you look like a jackboot thug pig? Unbelievable. First Amendment Protection Agency is in the room, everybody. What's up, Playboy? What's up with the Playboy?
This one? No, the other one, obviously the other one.
The one with the profane language.
Yeah.
Okay, which is a violation of our city ordinance.
Okay.
You are required to identify yourselves due to the fact a criminal offense has occurred.
A criminal offense?
Yes,
City
sir.
ordinances are usually civil offenses where I could get a ticket or something.
You could, but you could also be arrested for violation of city ordinance.
Okay, so you might want to make sure that the city ordinance applies to a sidewalk
Okay.
underneath
Is it
an
not
American.
a public
You see that flag right there? Yeah, it's exactly. That's why it's a public place.
I'm not arguing about where you can or can't
Well, I don't
do it.
I don't care what
It's
you're
the fact
what you
that
think you're doing.
it
You are
because somebody
arguing.
is exposed to it.
Okay.
Therefore, it is in public view.
I know. That's why I'm doing it right here. Where do you want me to do it? And you want me to go in my closet and shut the door?
I don't mind that you're doing it. They don't mind that you're doing it.
Okay.
They just don't want the profane language.
Oh, well,
That's
Tough
simply what
titty.
it comes down to.
tough titty. I'm sorry that they don't like it. That's on them. If they don't like it, they can look away. There's a whole lot of things I don't like.
I understand that. But as for being civil,
Yeah, well, I'm being
Okay.
I think so. Yeah. I'm going to stand right here and continue to do exactly what I was doing.
okay. You mind identifying yourself?
Am I
Absolutely not. Do not identify yourself. But I just want to show you guys something. I'll fix the microphone in 1 second, but I just want to show you something here. So if you guys take a look here, and I wish Otto had one of these. 1 second, forgive me. Sorry about that. I wish Otto had one of these, but on your Fifth Amendment cop card, you're not going to be able to see it because of the yellow on the green screen. But it says, you tell the cop off, use vulgar language. That's the 1971 case of Cohen versus California. It's on your cop card, which is like a credit card. I believe it's on the blue card as well. So this is your driver card. And I'm pretty sure that it's on here as well. Cop says, okay, right there. Give consent, revoke consent. Okay, so it's only on the non-driver card, but on the non-driver cop card, it says that you have a right to free speech, even if the cops don't like that speech. And you should be able to quote it off the top of your head. That's the 1971 case of Cohen versus California. And then the cop will say, let me talk, let me talk. It's also on the non-driver card right here. On the non-driver card, number 6 on the non-driver card says, when the cop says, let me talk, you tell him the 1987 case of Houston versus Hill clearly identifies that I have a right to interrupt you, especially if I'm not breaking the law, which Otto the watchdog is not breaking the law. And by the way, this video that we're watching has 240,000 views. So it's not just me who thinks this. There's 240,000, 250,000 other people who believe exactly as I do. I only wish Otto the watchdog had this cop card in his wallet. And I have a friend who has his contact information. So Otto the watchdog, I'm going to send you off a Trifold and some cop cards in the mail, 100% for free. Thanks so much for your video. Let's get back to it.
Under arrest? Have I been arrested? Or am I simply being detained for an investigation?
At this time, you are being detained for an investigation.
Okay.
But it could escalate to arrest.
Well, when you guys decide to arrest me, I'll tell you my name. But until then, I would like to continue standing right here and doing exactly what I've been doing, if you don't mind.
So you're refusing ID?
I didn't say that. I told you that's exactly the opposite of what I just told you. I told you,
said
when
wait
you
till you're arrested.
Yes.
When you're gonna ID.
That's Texas Code 2802, which he said 10 times now. I heard him. I have learned the Texas Code 2802 by watching Otto the Watchdog's video. He has explained to the cop on several occasions that Texas Code 2802 makes it so that he does not have to ID unless he's being arrested with probable cause for a crime. This man is nailing it.
Yes, there's a prerequisite there. That's not a refusal. If you arrest me, I will follow the law and identify once I've been lawfully arrested. Texas Penal Code 3802. As dispatch, look it up.
So once you're detained, you're required to ID.
Am I driving?
It doesn't matter.
It does. What you're referencing is traffic code.
Forgive me, I was corrected. It's not 2802, it's 3802. Thank you, Brandon Mitchell. Thank you, Brandon Mitchell, in the comment section. Thank you, Friends in Code, for correcting me. I always want to try to get it right. We're all going to make mistakes, but we just keep going and we don't stop.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. How is that guy smarter than you are, you big dummy? Jesus. This guy. You know how much this lady pays each year to have you guys here? $109.
Looks like she can care less.
That's fine. I'm standing up for her rights too, because one day she might get a little bit pissed off and want to say something that somebody might find offensive. $152. What's that thing on your shoulder with the lightning bolt on it and the Spartan hat?
That's our SWAT pin.
Your SWAT pin, your SWAT? That's probably a good thing. You handle a gun better than you did a law book, didn't you? Yeah. So I'm gonna. Do you want to get married for the next 3 to 5 years?
What's the relevancy?
Well, so if you continue doing what you're doing, we will be married for the next 3 to 5 years, and you will remember my name every single day.
I don't particularly want to marry you.
And
sir,
you
so-
will remember
Okay, well then you
my
should probably turn
name.
around and get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to do that.
Well, I want to hold my signs, and I'm on a very limited schedule. I don't have a whole lot of time left. So if I'm going to do what I'm doing to get my message out, then I need you to allow me to do so without doing violence to me.
Do you want to get married for the next 3? And Otto the Watchdog is crushing it, but let me just give you a little bit of background. It's going to take at least 2 or 3 years, and it could last up to 11 or 12 years. Remember, the 1974 case of Tennessee versus Garner didn't get heard at the Supreme Court until 1984. That was 10 years. And of course, we know there that that dirty copper shot Eugene Garner in the back of the head as he was running away. Did everybody hit the like button? Can you guys do me a favor? Put in the comment section, Team DLZ, we don't stop. Team DLZ, we don't mother truckin' stop. Not on this channel.
If I hold this on, are you going to do violence to me?
Yes.
Would you breach the peace if I held this sign right here? No? If you're not going to breach the peace, then I'm going to continue to do it.
Well, right now you're still detained for investigation.
Okay. How long does the investigation take usually? Can I hold this sign?
My supervisor's told me to hang on a couple seconds.
Okay, well, a couple seconds. Do you mind if I do this while... Can I do this? Hey, look, you haven't said no, okay? So that's why I'm going to continue doing exactly what I was doing. Okay, I'm not under arrest yet, so...
I love how Otto the Watchdog is just patronizing this guy because he's such a jackboot thug pig, and he's even mocking him and saying, you didn't say I couldn't, as though we have to ask for permission for our rights in this country. So unbelievable.
As long as you're okay with that.
As long as you're okay with him holding a sign.
Oh shit, fuck, I got the wrong one on there. No, not this one either. I mean, that one a little bit. This one is a little bit. This one's a little bit, right? You like that? It's funny, objectively funny. Is this one okay? This one? Or the other one? This one? Both of them.
The ones that have profanity.
Which one do you like better? Hey, so let's ask the trooper if he likes it.
You should know the two cases off the top of your head. Both of the cases are in the Trifold, Cohen versus California and Houston versus Hill. Both cases are in the Trifold that you get on DeletelawZ.com. Cohen versus California, 1971, and Houston versus Hill, 1987. One says that one man's vulgarity is another man's lyrics, and that's in Cohen versus California, and that you have a right to interrupt cops, the 1987 case of Houston versus Hill.
Now we're going to put the signs down.
Why?
Put the signs down.
There's a trooper. I want to show the trooper.
Put the signs down.
Is that a lawful order?
No.
Is that an order?
No.
Put them down.
I need you to tell me it's an order, sir.
No.
I need you to tell me, hey, it's a thing.
No.
If you're not ordering me to do so, then I don't want to. You see what I'm saying? I want to hold my signs right here. I would rather you not violate my rights today. I would rather you not take me to jail today. I shouldn't even get a ticket. Does your city ordinances trump the United States Constitution? Do you know what I'm here standing on besides concrete? The First Amendment to the Constitution, freedom of speech on a public sidewalk.
You do all.
There absolutely is. There absolutely is. I can't threaten anybody. I can't like try to incite violence with another. I can't incite terror, you know, generally. But there's a couple of cases I can tell them to you.
How funny. Joseph Barbini, thanks for the gifted membership. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Keep them coming. Keep them going, because we got a bunch of trolls in here. And Joseph Barbini gifted a membership to somebody, and it went to the biggest troll on all of YouTube. Enjoy your membership, you piece of shit.
If you want. Yeah, you want one? Cohen versus California.
There it is.
What does that say?
It says that the simple utterance of a four-letter word can't be used as disorderly conduct because no reasonable person would be drawn to violence over that word right there. Do you know what Mr. Cohen did? He walked into a courthouse wearing a jacket and painted on the back.
It said "fuck the draft" on his shirt. Thanks, Joseph, for another gifted membership.
Oh, this one? Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about right here. This guy. So if I can have this sign, why can I not have this sign? Because this is saying hoorah, and this one's saying I don't like what they're up to right now. You see? Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
All right. So
Look how this jackboot thug walks up behind him to try to intimidate him, and Otto the Watchdog is not intimidated at all whatsoever.
Obviously, we've addressed the complaint. From here on, please stay out of the roadway. Don't impede traffic.
Did you get a...
Don't eat the yellow snow. Don't walk on the freeway. Don't put dye in your eyes. Don't drink bleach. Like what else could he say? You know, give me another directive, you jackboot thug pig.
report that was in the roadway impeding traffic?
That's why I'm just asking.
So why would you even...
Because I don't want to have to come back here.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you have to tell people often not to stand in the roadway?
Don't let him talk.
But either way, okay. That's all I'm asking you to do is please just stay out of the roadway. Don't...
You're SWAT?
Traffic.
Fucking A.
Don't present a traffic hazard.
All
right.
You're SWAT too, huh?
Yes, sir. Okay. So
Everybody's SWAT.
So what did you do wrong today?
Everybody's SWAT. Everybody's on the SWAT team. Aaron Queen's in the room. Everybody's on the SWAT team. We're all sharpshooters. We all need to shoot people. It's just the bullshit of the idea that we hire Army veterans who, you know, and I want to clarify my position here. I completely respect people who sign up for the military. I don't respect the fact that they become police when they leave the military. I do not want ex-military in policing because we are a peace officers group here. We are not in Fallujah. We are not going to war. Everybody, Otto the Watchdog is in the room. Say, Otto, what's up, Otto, playboy?
What are you doing wrong? What are you about to do?
The city ordinance says
Okay.
I'm about to get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. That's exactly what you're going to do. What I told this guy to do before you got here.
Okay.
So now he's wasted both y'all's time. You see what I'm
Rich Saves America is here. Good to see you, Rich.
saying?
Appreciate that. All right.
Yeah.
I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. And you stay safe. Okay?
Hey, watch out. Don't, when you cross that, don't get hit by this car. Oh my God, there's a car. Oh my God, don't shoot her. She meant nothing by it, sir. She meant nothing by it. She's not a threat to you. She's not a threat to you. Have a great day. So I'm going to continue to hold my signs just like I was doing before you showed up and stopped me. How you like that? Like this one right here.
Otto.
Happy fuck the cops day. Shit is fucked up and stuff. Shit is fucked up and stuff. Olay! How about that?
Oh, Otto the Watchdog, everybody. Holy snarling snake shit. That was absolutely awesome. Ole, 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 ole. He just fucking killed it. He just sent that cop packing.
I had the wrong sign out.
Give me one.
Be careful, ma'am. There's some armed gang members right here that are trying to oppress people's rights today. But not on my watch. I'm here for you, ma'am. Rest assured that everything's gonna be fine. I won't let these dirty pigs hurt you.
I won't let these dirty pigs hurt you. Okay, that's Otto the Watchdog, everybody. Get over to his channel. Make sure that you subscribe, like, share, comment. There's videos that I covered last night when I made a video for the editor. And so, I can't interact on that one right there. So now bear with me for 1 second because this is my first time using OBS with the way my buddy Friends in Code helped me set up. So give me 1 second here. It's going to be a little bit of a learning curve here, but hold on. Okie dokie. I can't do that. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to go to this right here. Okay. And now I'm going to go to... Sorry about that, folks. I'm learning as I go here. Forgive me. Stay with me. Stay with me. I want to go to my history here. Okay, cool. And I got to show you this video I saw last night. Even though the editor is going to put this out in a short, You guys have got to see this video. I was screaming at my screen last night because I was so mad about what this dirty cop did. It's right here. Okay, cool. All right, so now, hey, Code, how do I switch over to this new one? I guess I go, okay, so.
Bring up your interact.
Okay, here, YouTube vids, interact. Okay, so, damn. 1 second, Tom, give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out how to work it.
Grab the URL from that webpage, and it's actually properties.
Okay, so click on this one here. This is the one I'm trying to pull up. Grab this.
Yeah, so grab that.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Copy. And then,
Yes, sir.
Where do I put this at?
OBS.
Okay. Coming back into OBS here. Go to
Double click on
properties.
your YouTube. Yes, sir. And then top line.
This one here.
Yes, sir.
Enter. Or okay.
Paste. Paste.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Good evening. A Henderson police sergeant use of force against a woman be called into question. Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. Now, body camera video obtained by the 8 News Now investigators appears to be different from the sergeant's story.
Vanessa Murphy has this story.
Okay, cool. I'm just learning how to use this. My friends who are watching, I don't know how many guys are in here. I can't see that right now, but I'm just learning how to use OBS. So just bear with me for 1 second because you have got to see this video. This is so unbelievable what we're seeing. And okay, cool. So I think I got this figured out.
Only see.
There it is.
Good evening. A Henderson police sergeant use of force against a woman be called into question. Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. Now, body camera video obtained by the 8 News Now investigators appears to be different from the sergeant's story.
Vanessa Murphy has.
I'm not sure if you heard what he just said, but he said body cam video doesn't corroborate what the cop says in his report.
This story you'll only see on 8.
Henderson Police Sergeant Scott Allward responds to a call about an alleged combative woman, and this quickly escalates. The 8 News Now investigators obtaining this video from sources who want to remain anonymous but are concerned.
Okay, so I want you to notice something. So I'm not the girl's sister called the cops on her, but I want you to take a really good look at the victim of this police brutality. Look how tiny and frail this woman is, and this cop is going to beat the piss out of her. It is absolutely horrible.
About what they believe is excessive.
What the hell was that?
Escalates.
Look, here's the victim of the police brutality right over here. Here's the victim of the police brutality right over here. Glenn said, could you copy and paste the link? The person watchdog, thank you. I'll have one of the moderators go grab this. If you guys want to know where to find this video, it's going to be right here. It's on 8 now, and it's called Caught on Video, Henderson Police Sergeant Strikes. And it's got 32,000 views in just 8 hours. So that's going pretty viral considering.
The 8 News Now investigators obtaining this video from sources who want to remain anonymous but are concerned about what they believe is excessive use of force. We dug deeper, and in this report, Allward writes he believed she was going to spit in his face and used his open palm to strike her in the upper chest.
I didn't see that. I didn't see where she was going to spit in his face. I did not see that.
To redirect her body and the perceived attack. So we obtained Allward's body camera video to confirm his version of events. What we don't see is this woman trying to spit on him.
Get over to my car, do it now.
Let's start from the beginning.
Follow simple instructions, go to the front of my car, do it now.
She does not immediately comply.
You're going to get taken to the ground if you don't listen to me right now.
Trying to sue me?
Take a look at how small and frail.
Let's start from the beginning.
Follow simple instructions, go to the front of my car, do it now.
So take a look at her. I don't think she weighs 100 pounds. What, just take a guess. I want to see some comments here. How much do you think this woman weighs? What do you think she weighs? Now, the cop's well over 200. He looks like he's about 240. What do you think this cop weighs? I mean, let's TVO with the super chat. What's up, Playboy?
She does not immediately comply.
You're going to get taken to the ground if you don't listen to me right now.
You shoot me?
Get to the front of the car, do it now.
Hey!
Turn towards me. What are you doing? Get on the ground. Roll over. Roll over.
Where was the attempted spitting? Remember, in the police report, it said here that cop said that he had a perceived notion. He had suspicion that she was going to spit in his face. Well, show me where that happens.
Get to the front of the car, do it now.
Hey!
Turn towards me. What are you doing? Get on the ground. Roll over. Roll over. Roll on your stomach. Do it now.
Okay, let me...
Roll on your stomach.
Oh!
Control, Sam 2125.
Allward calls for help and asks for a lieutenant.
Put this hand out. Do it now.
Okay,
Do it now.
I have my hand.
Stay right there.
Oh, Lord.
This was October 26th, a Saturday afternoon. The call stemming from a park near
Look at
Boulder
this.
Highway and
Look at
Basic
this.
Road. The woman's sister telling police
Look at what he's doing to her shoulder. Look at what he's doing. Now, it's going to be a little off the screen, but watch.
This was October 26th, a Saturday afternoon. The call...
Okay, so look. As soon as he shoves her as though she's a man, Joseph Barbini with the super chat, as soon as he shoves her, he then jumps on top of her, sticks his knee in her armpit shoulder area, and starts to rotate her rotator cuff on her shoulder. I guarantee you this woman and her 90-pound booty, she got injured from this.
Stemming from a park near Boulder Highway and Basic Road, the woman's sister telling police she battered her. Allward notes in his report she...
No. The volume's a little low, but we're going to watch that back in slow motion. This is absolutely horrendously brutal what this cop did to her. This is unbelievable. So we're going to watch that back in super slow motion so you can see exactly what he did to her. Okay, so here it is right here. We're going to be zooming in. Okay.
The call...
So I'm going to kill the volume. Yeah, go ahead. What's up, Code?
If you pull the volume levels down on the YouTube stream,
Yeah.
they can hear you better. So, like, see your volume controls on the right-hand side in the middle?
Here?
Yeah, pull those down to the greens. Pull those.
Okay, so
So
leave
they
the
can hear
volume
you
on the
calling.
YouTube channel, and then go here.
Yeah, so you can pull
This,
those down.
this one.
And they'll be able to hear you louder.
Like that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Right? They won't push as hard against you.
Okay, so I'm going to mute it here. Watch this. So look at that. Okay, do you see that? Her shoulder and her arm is not strong enough to take the weight of that 220 plus man. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at her arm. That is just horrible. That is so unbelievable. Look at her little tiny arm. And now he throws her face, now he grinds her face across the concrete. That's called a meat cran, when he meat cranned her face. That is so unbelievably disgusting. So unbelievably disgusting. You're probably in the wrong room, bro. And now look, sticks his knee against her shoulder. I wish we could have this full body camera. Like, they cut it off right here. It is so absolutely frustrating. But you can see, everybody can see. So I'm going to go back to normal playback speed, turn the volume back on this bad chicken, and listen to what the state-run media is going to say here.
She appears to be agitated and under the influence. He also cites her propensity for violence. After he strikes her, he states he used his knee to pin her shoulder to the ground. She refused to show her other hand tucked under her waist. He claims there was a sharp pencil where she was laying and where...
Are you freaking kidding me? There was a sharp pencil? There was a sharp pencil? Is that what he said? Because just so you know, what are you going to do? Stick her in the eye? Like, it's so unbelievable, the bullshit that these cops are writing in these reports. It's just so unbelievable. No, dude, she was not resisting at all. She walked over to the front of his car exactly as he asked her to do. She walked over there. She wasn't happy about it, but she did walk over in front of the car.
She was concealing her hand. We are unable to see a pencil in this video.
She had that pencil in her hand. Okay. She turned towards me.
Perfect.
Just make sure you take pictures, please.
Allward's report states the pencil was booked into evidence and 2 witnesses confirmed the woman didn't comply.
You don't have to force me.
She refused medical attention, and according to the video, Allward did too.
Any injuries?
No.
Allward has been involved in several police shootings, 2 in which the subjects were unarmed.
Filipino 41 shots fired.
So I'm not sure if you heard that correctly, but this jackboot thug pig has been involved in 2 other police shootings, and in both of those shootings, the subject, the human being,
booked into evidence, and 2 witnesses confirmed the woman didn't comply.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Chevy, where you at, Playboy? I see Alpha Warriors in the chat. We're seeing this constantly. We're seeing it day in and day out. And what we're seeing happen is that the police are claiming that they were in fear for their life. You saw that he said that this woman spit at her. He absolutely did not spit at him. And then the cop again is claiming that there was a sharp pencil. And he was afraid of a sharp pencil. He's at least 220. At least 220. And what's a sharp pencil going to do to you? Have you guys ever heard of someone getting killed by a sharp pencil? Because I was in the dungeon for 4 months and we all had sharp pencils. I never heard of anybody getting stabbed and killed by a sharp pencil. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. I never heard of that. Did you hear that? First time I've ever heard of it. How do you block this? Like this. How do you block that? Just yeah. John Wick killed a guy with a sharp pencil, is what someone just said. Have you ever seen John Wick? What a load of shit on a stick. The Vigilance Committee is here. What's going on? Good. AMG Stealth is in the room. What's going on, Playboy? Christopher is here. Justin Knight is here. Rancho Relaxo is in the room. What's going on, Rancho? Dexter did. Someone said Dexter killed somebody with a sharp pencil. Danelle Brown is in the room, everybody. Just so you guys know, yesterday we put another $50 on Craig Henry's books, just like we did last Monday. I'm going to continue to put $50 on Craig Henry's books every single Monday or Tuesday until he gets out of the dungeon. We are not going to stop. We're going to continue to support Craig Henry all the way through his dungeon experience. I can't believe that guy's in jail. He's done absolutely nothing wrong. It is such a travesty. I think we'll cover one of his videos today. Stresses me out watching this shit.
She refused medical attention, and according to the video, Allward did too.
Any injuries?
No.
Allward has been involved in several police shootings, 2 in which the subjects were unarmed.
Filipino 41 shots fired.
One of them a teen who was running away. Allward was promoted from officer to sergeant. When we requested Allward's use of force record, the city initially told us it doesn't have that. Then that changed and we received this list. What it doesn't appear to include is this October incident. But the city of Henderson isn't always transparent. There's the revolving door of police chiefs. No reason provided for the most recent firing.
Well, okay, so why is there a revolving door of police chief? If you guys don't know this answer, I'll be happy to explain it to you. So there's a revolving door of police chiefs because All you have to do when you're under investigation, and under investigation by the same cops that you work with day in and day out, if you resign, it's called the resignation loophole. If you resign, then you can't be held accountable. And if you resign before the investigation concludes, then when you go to apply for another pig trough, maybe it's in the same state, maybe it's in the state over, and you get reciprocity if you go from Kentucky to Virginia, from West Virginia to Kentucky, whichever one it is, you get something called reciprocity with your peace officer's license. Peace officers is Peace Officer Standards and Training, and in some states it's called CLEAT. But the point is that the way these cops get away with hurting, graping, killing people is they resign before the investigation is complete. And let me explain it a little bit further. If you resign before the investigation is complete, then let me tell you what happens. Then that record is sealed, and anything that you did at that pig shack can't be shared with the next pig shack that's going to hire you. And then when this dirty jackboot thug pig who's already shot 2 other people who were unarmed, when he retires or resigns from the Henderson Police Department, then he heads right down the road to the LVMPD, and they don't get to look at any of the records where this dirty jackboot thug pig shot 2 other people. Put it in the comment section for me, if you would, please, JBTP. And if you don't know what JBTP stands for, somebody in the crowd, let them know what JBTP stands for. We know what it stands for. We all know what it stands for. So the media, the state-run media is saying, we don't know why they resigned. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. They resigned to avoid the story or the investigation going on their jacket before they had to go to another pig shack and sign up over there. Now you know. That's how it works.
And it is a challenge getting public records. We requested this body camera video in February. We didn't receive it until Wednesday. The city redacted the officers' faces, but not the woman's. The 8 News.
And look how little she is. We got Chevy in the room. What's up with the Playboy?
Now investigators tried reaching her. We were unable to track her down.
Trying to sue me?
Court records show she was convicted of 2 misdemeanors.
So she was convicted. In other words, she doesn't have any money. She doesn't have a way to fight back. So she's convicted of resisting a public officer and false statements or obstruction. Obstruction is a physical act. Obviously, this woman didn't have any representation. She had nobody to help her, to teach her. That, I believe it's the 2024 case of Wilson versus 6th District Nevada judges. Is it 6th District Nevada? It doesn't matter. It's Wilson versus the judges. And in that case in Nevada, I know this for a fact because I was in jail and this was what released me. Wilson versus Nevada says that obstruction is a physical act, that you have to physically get in the way and obstruct. And that's the entire state of Nevada. And this is the Henderson Pig Shack. And she took the conviction because she doesn't have any representation. No representation.
Her charges, including resisting an officer.
Get to the front of the car, do it now.
Hey!
Turn towards me!
Vanessa Murphy, 8 News Now.
We'll listen to what the state-run media reporter has to say, but then we're going to switch over to another video.
Henderson says the incident was investigated by internal affairs and, quote, handled accordingly, unquote. They did not say if the...
What did she just say? Listen to what she says. Thanks, Chevy, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Alpha Warrior, thanks for the super chat. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. We got to make sure that we don't stop. We do not stop. Put it in the comment section. We don't mother truck and stop around here. That's not how we roll.
8 News Now.
Henderson says the incident was investigated.
Henderson says the investigation was investigated, Grateful Dabs, that the investigation happened
by internal affairs and,
by cops investigating cops,
quote, handled accordingly, unquote.
And it was handled accordingly. JT put it in the comment section. We investigated ourselves and it looks like we found no wrongdoing. Maddie says it. No wrong. Maddie, you beat me to it. No wrongdoing. And then someone said, Chille, why are cops pigs? Because they go. That's why cops are pigs. Because this just makes my fucking blood boil. Why are cops pigs? I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me explain to you the reason why cops are pigs, and I'll make sure that you guys can see. Let me jump in here. Okay. The reason why cops are pigs is because they follow a very rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols. The policies, procedures, and protocols that they follow are brutal, inhumane, and barbaric. That's the reason why cops are pigs. You could take the best person in the world, take your uncle or your cousin or your brother or someone that you love and respect, and if they sign up to be a cop in America, if they subscribe and apply those policies, procedures, and protocols, they cannot help but become a pig. Put in the comment section, JBTP, Jack Boot Thug Pig, Jack Boot Thug Pig. Now you know. And let's keep on listening to the state-run media representative and see what else she has to say here. I think this is the end of the video. Only 4 seconds, 6 seconds left.
They did not say if the investigation resulted in any disciplinary action or reprimand.
And you guys saw that when I went to the pig shack in Las Vegas, when I went there and I wanted the records from them investigating my particular incident, when I got to the LVMPD headquarters, pig. When I got to the LVMPD headquarters, the internal affairs investigators came out. It's on video. It's on a video. You guys have seen it. They came out and said, "We concluded our investigation. Thank you for your participation." And that was it. That was the entire internal affairs investigation. The police internal reviews and punishments are all sealed. We don't get to see them. And that has to change. And that can change with leadership. That's why I'm going to run for governor, and I'm going to change the policies, procedures, and protocols of the police departments in the state that I'm governor. And what happens in one state will trickle over to other states. As you guys saw in Ohio, the people through referendum have put on the ballot to abolish qualified immunity in Ohio. Now, I personally don't think that it's going to change anything. I think it's just going to be just as bad, just like it is in New Mexico, just like it is in Connecticut. There's no qualified immunity in 4 different states, and one of those is Minnesota. And how's it going? How's it going? Last I checked, it's absolutely horrible. It's absolutely horrible. We have to change the policies, procedures, and protocols of these dirty coppers, or nothing will ever change. Bear with me for 1 second. I'm going to switch over. I'm going to go to another video that I covered yesterday. That I covered privately yesterday. I want you guys to see this. There's a couple of videos here that you absolutely have got to see. So I've got, okay, cool. And I'm here, and now I'm going to go. Holy smokes, that chat is going fast. Sorry, folks, I can't keep up with all of the comments. I'm trying, but give me 1 second. I'm going to go to history. Here's another video I covered yesterday that just made my blood boil. Just made my blood boil. 1 second, I'm about to pull this up. This one right here. Now, we're only going to watch just a few minutes of this and only the beginning of it. I covered it yesterday on YouTube Studio. Thanks for the super chats, guys. I'm sorry I can't keep up. There's too many people. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. We don't stop. Okay, so now let me get rid of this right here, and let me go to YouTube vids, and now go to properties, paste, okay.
You were doing the speed limit.
There it is, and that's all I got to do, right? That's it? That's the whole thing? We're good to go, code? Thanks for the super chat, Alpha. Clown Patrol has been a member for 8 months.
You got it.
Okay, cool. So now we're only gonna watch a couple minutes of this, but the most important part is the first couple minutes. And this is, you're gonna be absolutely disgusted with what you see. And this video comes, let me grab the YouTube video here. This video comes from the Random Patriot. Let me escape out of this bad chicken. I want you guys to see who created this video. So this video comes from the Random Patriot channel. Video's got 59,000 views in the last couple days. I think it's only been out for a hot minute. But what you're about to see right here is an outright murder. It's outright murder. I'm going to try to zoom in on this so that you guys can see it. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. Okay. Now, the reason why this is an outright murder is because this cop had 50 different options that he could have done. He could have realized that the guy was not going to comply, and he had already shown a propensity towards aggressiveness. And the cop could have then called for backup. He could have backed away. But instead of backing down and backing away, he then told the guy that you're either going to jail or you're going to the morgue as he had his gun pulled. Jail or the morgue. Yep, Joseph Barbini sent me this video. Dude, this is so unbelievable. We're only going to watch 1 minute of this video and then we're out of here.
Jeremy, please. No.
Did you see it? He runs over to Jeremy and grabs him by the back of the hair and throws him on the ground.
No, please.
Why is the guy on their property? Why did Chevy, why did this woman and this man allow this dirty cop on their property? I can't, for the life of me, I can't understand why the cop was even there. Who lets cops come on their property, especially when this guy was as drunk as he actually is? Because you're going to see that he's so drunk, his words are slurring. He's completely jacked up. It's beyond the pale of how drunk he actually is.
I said, back up. Not Jack. No way. You're on our property. It's jail. It's jail. Come on. Please, Jeremy.
He said it twice. It's jail or the morgue. It's jail or the morgue. Which one do you think he's going to do? Do you think he's going to kill the guy? Do you think he's going to kill him? Put a 1 in the chat if you think he's going to kill this man. Put a 1 in the chat if you think he's going to kill him. Put a 2 in the chat if you think the cop's going to act rationally, drop back, get on his radio, call for backup, and then sit in his car, wait for other officers to arrive, and then let the guy cool down because he's drunk, and then take him into custody and charge him with whatever charges he's going to be charged with. But instead, the cop says it's jail or the morgue. It's jail.
Let him help. No,
Tosses him on the ground.
No, please. I said, back up. Not Jack. No way. You're on our property. It's jail. It's jail. Come on. Please, Jeremy, let him help you. Please. Don't do that to you. I'm not. Brother, just let him help you, please.
Would you shut your damn mouth, woman? When I'm dealing with the jackboot thug pig, I don't need you talking and saying, brother, please let him help you. The cop is not there to help you. He's there to arrest you or to put you in the morgue. And that's what this jackboot thug pig said. He said it's either jail or the morgue. Greg has been a member for 3 years of this channel. Holy snarling snake shit. Thank you so much, Greg. I appreciate your ongoing support. It's unbelievable. Who else is a member? Let me see how long you guys been members. Put it in the chat for me, will you? Right Way Ministries. What is going on, Playboy? Everybody say hello to Right Way Ministries. Haven't seen this man in a long time. He's an absolute patriot, a freedom fighter. He has been so supportive of so many people who have been down on their luck and helped me bail them out of jail, helped me pay their bills, especially and none less than Christy Roan, who's the widow of James Sheets. Right Way Ministries really took that woman under his wing and helped her so much. It's unbelievable. Let's get back to the video.
Not Jack.
No way. You're on our property. It's jail. It's jail. Come on.
Please, Jeremy, let him help you. Please.
Don't do that to you. I'm not.
Brother, just let him help you, please.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. You came up and beat on my truck. No. Then you threatened me. I said you're not going to.
Jeremy! 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 Ah! No! No! Please stop! No! No!
Just let him help you.
Never gave me back out to help you. I said, back up.
Not Jack.
No way. You're going to burn me. It's jail. It's jail. Come on.
Please, Jeremy, let him help you.
He said it twice. Dan C, thanks for the super chat. Sally's been a member for 6 months. Claudette's been a member for 19 months. Manny's been a member for 10 months. Let's TVO's been a member for 15 months. Holy smokes. I'm going to dissect this a little bit.
You, please.
You can hear that he's so drunk he can't even talk straight. Hey, Dan, thanks for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. So then Lori's Richardson says, no, he didn't just hit the cop. Are you kidding me, Chille? So why did he hit the cop, though? The cop pulled his hair the first time and threw him on the ground. And then the second time he went to go pull his hair, he didn't fall down on the ground, but he is definitely drunk. Lori, do you disagree that the man is completely inebriated, that maybe the cop should back off, be a peace officer, take the hit, go get in his car, call for backup, and arrest him for assault? Why didn't he do that? He could have tased him, said Maddie, but he's got his firearm out and he warned him it's jail or the morgue. And remember, this is a volunteer piggy. This isn't a full-time pig. This is a volunteer piggy. Yeah, he hit the cop because the cop attacked him and he's drunk. He doesn't know better. Doesn't look like he has a real high IQ. Add in alcohol, and what do we know about alcohol? It ruins people.
I'm not.
Brother, just let him help you, please.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. You came up and beat on my truck.
So he says, you came out and beat on my truck. So in other words, this guy already knew that he should have called for backup. He already knew it. The guy had already beat on his truck, according to his words.
Then you threatened me.
And then you threatened me. So the guy went out, was aggressive, beat on his truck, and then he threatened him. He threatened him. There's no her in the video, so you might want to get your verbiage straight. This is not your pronouns place.
I said, you're not.
And then look, I said, and he grabs him by the hair again, Lori. Thanks, Greg, for the super chat. He grabs him by his hair again.
Jeremy! 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 Ah! No! No! Please stop! No! No!
Now, to me, right there, that's murder. That's murder because the cop knew that Jeremy was intoxicated. The cop already knew that Jeremy was aggressive. He already knew it. And he even admits it.
Just let him help you, please.
The cop even admitted it here. Gary Bryant's in the room, everybody. He even admitted it. Guy was in a mental issue also, says Bushin. We know what was going on. The guy was having a hard time. He was drunk. He went out. When the cop pulled in, he already beat on his truck. At that point, you call for backup. You call for backup. You don't draw your gun and say it's either jail or the morgue. To me, now I don't know what all the policies were of this particular pig shack, but we do know that in most police departments, that the policy is if you have someone violent and you're alone, that you should call for backup. Which, by the way, do we need peace officers in this country? Absolutely. Absolutely. We need peace officers. We need people to keep the peace. What we don't need is law enforcers. What we don't need is jackboot thug pigs. And that's what you saw here. You saw a jackboot thug pig who said, "You're going to listen to me, boy." And he grabbed him by his hair and threw him on the ground. He was alone. He had his firearm drawn. At that point, it's time for the cop to retreat. How many? Oh, someone just said how many cops were fired. He hit the cop because the cop attacked him twice. So let's count it. Let's count how many times the cop shot him. Let's listen to how many times the cop shot him. Let's just hear how many times the cop felt like he needed to shoot Jeremy, who was drunk and couldn't even keep his balance. What's going on, Ruben Mora?
I'm not doing this shit. I'm not doing it. You came up, beat on my truck. No. Then you threatened me. I said, you're not going to
Jeremy! 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 No!
1, 2, 3 times he shot that man. Butch the Original with a super chat, and he said the pig was 75 years old, said he was going to kill him. Volunteer Pig, was 75 years old, said this guy was going to kill him. And he thought he had a taser in his hand. I'm not sure if that's what you mean, but I'm interested to know exactly. And then Random Patriot, I mean, I'm not sure if you guys have seen this video or not. The video is 41 minutes, but then Random Patriot, who is a relatively new to the auditing scene, to being on scene, he goes out there and he interviews this woman, the sister. And, you know, Random Patriot does a great job here. He does a great job. He goes out there and interviews her, and she tells her side of the story. And he did the best he could. And you got to be really proud of Random Patriot for what he did. Hey, Butch, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Just need somebody out here to talk to him, you know, calm him down.
Has he ever called 911 or you to have him calm down? Have you ever gotten help from them in the past? Mm-hmm. And what happens in the past?
He'll walk off. Like, they'll allow him to walk off, you know, to calm himself down, because that was a technique he had.
So they'll show up and talk to him and say, just go for a walk.
Like the guy that I'm telling you about, I don't know his name, but he used to put his arm around my brother like a human being and tell my brother it was going to be okay, you know, like he dealt with mental health too. Say, hey brother, what's going on? You can talk to me.
This was another deputy at the Saline County?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, not all of them's bad.
Right.
Because the one...
Okay, so let me explain something here. She said that not all of them is bad. That's what she said. She said not all of them is bad. Well, let me tell you something. If you sign up to these policies, procedures, and protocols, and I was telling someone this earlier today, someone was it in this? Maybe it was during this actual live stream, but someone said, "Hey, are all the cops bad?" The simple fact is that if you sign up and you agree to do these policies, procedures, and protocols to people where you're going to detain them with chains and chain their wrists behind their back without ever giving a rational person like myself or 200, 300 people in the crowd, without giving a rational person the chance to look at the camera and say, I agree, I won't be violent and I won't touch you and I won't do anything, that's crazy. I believe that 90% of us, if we're not on alcohol or drugs, would be more than willing to go with the police officer if he simply requested it. You could get in the backseat of a car if you have to be arrested. And 90% of us would gladly comply without being put in chains. But she said not all of them is bad. So is that what she said? Let me listen to her exact words.
Say, hey brother, what's going on? You can talk to me.
This was another deputy at the Saline County?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, not all of them's bad.
Right.
Okay. So again, she said not all of them is bad. Well, I'm going to argue that if you agree to these policies, procedures, and protocols, that you can't be good. You cannot be a good person and agree to do the things that you do to people under the guise that you're being a law enforcer. And the entire term, every time I hear somebody say a law enforcement officer, none of them are law enforcement. They're all peace officers. They're all peace officers. I got Ty Reviews in the chat. Hey, Ty, you know, I have requested the case number for every single one of Hendry's cases, and I have not been able to get them. So finally, I just sent in, Ty Reviews is in the chat. And I said, so this is Ty. This is one of Craig Hendry's best buddies. I need the case number for every case that he has. That's what I need. I have people out here who are helping him, but I can't do it unless I have every single case number and county and state where he has cases. So I finally sent a letter to Craig Hendry I have 3,000 Facebook friend requests. I have 10,000 messages on Facebook. If you want to reach me, I have a cell phone and I have an email, DeletelawZ@gmail.com, where I answer every single email, no matter what. I sent off last night 150 free trifolds to people who requested it. So I need those numbers, but I sent off a letter to Craig Henry with a sheet saying, put your case number in, county, city, state. So I don't think that you can be a good human being and sign up to this police department, and doesn't matter what city or state it is in, and agree to do Terry stops on people and remain a good person. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. Does that mean there's not some people who are decent human beings that sign up to be cops? Sure, there are some decent people. But then once you agree and you align yourself with those policies, procedures, and protocols, you enter into a world of deception and torture. And so that's exactly the fact. That's exactly the fact. And there's no denying that. Anyway, it's fine. I'll get those numbers from Ty, or I'll get those numbers from Craig Henry eventually. Eventually, I'll get them. Sooner or later, I will get those because we have to have them. Susan Bassey has a new video out. I saw that. There's Sacramento Cop Watch. I saw him the other day. Oh yeah, this is, so let me show you something. Okay, when you talk about police being bad, let me show you something. So we want law and order. Everybody wants law and order. If you can't hear me, I apologize. I'll get a new microphone stand that can reach over so I can talk at the same time. Yeah, the volume went down a little bit because I have to hold the microphone right here. I have to hold it right here. Give me 1 second. Let me queue up another video and then I'll hold the microphone and speak. Give me 1 second here. So people say, are all cops bad? Are all cops bad? Oh, not that one. YouTube videos, properties. There it is. Paste. Okay. Okay. So let me get myself out of the way here. And I want to show you guys something. And so here's the simple fact, right? Here's the simple fact. We don't need cops to do what this cop is going to do right here. There's someone driving on the wrong side of the road. You guys can see that, right? Is someone driving on the wrong side of the road dangerous? Absolutely. Should we stop the traffic coming from the other way? Absolutely. But what we don't want and what we don't need are cops who are going to join people in absolute lawlessness. We want a society that's based on the social contract written by Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Rousseau's social contract is the one that we're living under. And so watch what this cop is going to do. This is the stupidest stuff I've ever seen.
Village, South Bend, or northbound route.
So 2040 and close when you can give an update location.
Take a look. The cop is now on the wrong side of the road. That's what we don't want. That's exactly what we don't want. I don't want that cop joining in on lawlessness in the name of, oh, I was trying to stop him. Do we want law and order? We absolutely want law and order. Do we want this kind of stuff where cops are driving on the wrong side of the road? We absolutely do not want that. We don't want this. Watch the cop switch over to the wrong side of the road. He jumps over the road and he tries to pit maneuver him at what, 70, 80 miles an hour? He misses. Clean whiff. Clean whiff. You see it. You see it. It's a clean whiff. The guy just drives right by. Watch, I'll leave it right there. He misses. And now where is the cop? The cop is on the wrong side of the road.
The 24 unit close when you can give an update location.
Unfortunately, that's where the video ends. Yeah, Maddie said he's going to get a raise for that. I absolutely think that's the fact. He's going to get a raise for it. Give me 1 second. Let me queue up another video here. In the meanwhile, pop over to the website DeletelawZ.com and get yourself a Trifold and get it in your car. Get a pair of cop cards and get it in your car as soon as you possibly can. Let me open up this bad chicken big. There it is. There it is. Wow, this OBS, man, is really cool. This is really, really cool. I'm glad I learned it. Super grateful to my friend, Friends in Code, who taught me how to do this. If you guys are not subscribed to Friends in Code, you can put his URL, his YouTube URL, put it in the, oh, is Clash with Bow in here? What's up, Playboy? Clash with Bow, I want to get on the phone with you and have a phone call. I want to talk about what happened to you in your latest arrest. That was absolutely despicable what those cops did to you in Massachusetts. As a matter of fact, Clash, is that video up on your channel? I'm going to check right now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get this fixed, but hold on 1 second.
To go.
Okay. 1 sec, folks. Let me just give me a second here. I'm gonna pop up here and see if Clash with Bow's arrest is on video. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. What happened to Clash with Bow? I think was it a live stream? Is that what it was? Clash with Bow, is that up on your page? I don't see it. Yeah, your videos, I don't see anything on your channel. I don't see it, Clash. I know the audio is a little low. Stick with me. It's on Brian's channel from Here's the Deal. Okay, 1 second. One second, folks. Okay, I got it. I got it pulled up. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm just going to get this so that we can watch this arrest of Clash with Bow. This is so unbelievable. Forgive me, the volume's a little low, but I'll be right back. Good to see you, South Bama. What is going on, Chevy? I see you guys over there. Alpha Warrior is here. What's going on? Let's OTVO. What is going on? Give me 1 second. I'm just fixing this real quick. YouTube vids, properties.
Get back.
Get back this way?
Get back.
Okay, so this is Clash with Bow's video. This is good to see you, South Bama Gump. So let's check out Clash with Bow's video. And this is on Brian's channel. Here's the deal. So I'll show you that. Let me shrink my big ass head down here real quick. This is a way better system, this OBS, but there's some things that don't work quite as quickly. So this is over on Here's the Deal channel, and this has 41,000 views on it. And this is going to show what happened to Clash with Bow. I'm going to shrink this bad chicken down a little bit so that we can really take a look at the whole video. Even if we don't see it quite as big as I want to be able to show this video in entirety so that we can see what happened to Clash with Bow, who is in the room. Let me do that. Okay, let's check this out.
Get on. Get back.
Get back this way?
Get back. Get across the street.
What was that?
QR code.
I don't.
What the hell? What the hell? He went over and he knocked the camera out of his hand?
Get back.
Get back this way?
Get back.
He asked, get back this way?
Get across the street.
What was that?
QR code.
I don't. Okay, I'm just, you know, I mean.
He said, lock him up. Lock him up for what exactly? What's he being locked up for? Lock him up why? Lock him up how come? I'm so confused. Lock him up for what reason? I don't understand why you would say to lock him up. I can't really understand that. What's the point in saying lock him up? Maddie, can you explain it to me? Savit, can you explain it to me? Omega Red, can you explain it to me? Complying Borg, can you help me understand? Lock him up for what, Gary Bryant? Lock him up for what, Jody? What's he being locked up for? I'm so confused.
Shocking. That's why my heart rate's up, and I'm talking like this. I didn't know I was going to get slammed against the car.
Listen, my heart rate would be up if I was in custody.
Yeah, you're still live streaming on your phone. It's locked. What does that have to do with anything?
No, I don't care.
So why did you say that? What does that have to do with anything?
Because I'm trying to shut your phone off.
Why don't you stop tampering with my phone?
I'm trying to shut it down.
Why don't you stop tampering with my phone?
Welcome back to the Here's the Deal channel. We have another fellow American who was just detained and arrested by the Nazi Thin Blue Line Gestapo for recording in public at the Karen Reed trial, which is set to take place today in Norfolk Superior Court in Dedham, Massachusetts. This guy right here is the criminal who first initiates violence on a peaceful person who hasn't done anything wrong right here on American soil. Let's back this up and let's take a look at it.
We got some scouts out today. I remember that scout over there. I think I've seen her before.
This is from Surfwatch Transparency.
Morning, Mike. How are you?
Formerly known as Clash with Bow.
How you doing? Get back.
Get back this way?
Get back. Get across the street.
Over here?
Over here.
Oh, what's going on?
Go.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Can you tell me what's going on?
You cross the street, you're getting locked up.
Do you know what? Can you
gotta keep moving. Back behind the buffer zone, okay?
Can you tell me what's going on?
Hey, trooper, deal with them.
Hey, can you tell me what's going on? Yep. I'll comply with you. I just don't know what's going on. I just got here.
You're not free on this slice of American soil because we, the state troopers, say you're not free. And if you fail to comply, then we will not only take away your rights, we will take away your freedom and lock you in a frickin' cage.
Yeah. Case going on.
Yeah.
We got the defense and the prosecution coming, right? So time, place, restrict. We can restrict the area, right?
I just got here. I don't know what's going on.
It's called a time, place, and manner restriction, and it comes from the 2011 case of Glick versus Cuniff. I know this because it freed me on my appeal in Nevada.
Order.
You have another cell phone?
Huh?
You have another cell phone?
You
got the QR code.
Man,
right
I do have another cell phone. I just don't want to scan anything. Can you tell me what's going on? I'll comply to whatever you need me to comply with.
So we just have a buffer zone, and because of the case, and because of how.
Well, keep that in mind. Bao is verbalizing that he intends to be compliant. He just needs instructions.
How known it is, right? So we got a buffer zone, so we can have a fair and impartial trial, right? So we have signs, right? There's going to be a sign right on that street, right? See where it says Old Fellows Hall?
Completely missed it, but I'll go read it.
Old Fellows Hall, like right there is where the buffer zone starts, okay? So you got to move it. So you just got to move it.
He's just explaining it to me.
But you're not. So you're not talking. So you can move.
I mean, I just got here, man. I just got into town. I'll keep it moving. Yeah. Can you tell me what's going on? Yeah.
So you got a buffer zone. Right? So that's it.
What was that?
I
don't. Okay, so right there, Clash with Bao. I'd like to talk to you on the phone. I'd like to have a conversation with you, Clash, because what we just saw is an absolute First Amendment retaliation, civil rights violation. And Clash, with the new software out today, we're able to fight back in a much, much more effective way. And unfortunately, thanks, I appreciate that, Friends in Code. I'll check it out. So unfortunately, if you really want to be able to use ChatGPT in the most efficient way, and I learned this from a friend of mine who's one of the most proficient persons on artificial intelligence, you have to get the $200 a month version of ChatGPT. But Clash with Bao, we will be able to. Has DUI guy as a lawyer currently? Okay, so then the DUI lawyer is a very good attorney. He's a badass. So hopefully, okay, got it, Greg. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thanks for telling me. So okay, Clash, hopefully the DUI attorney is going to file. The DUI guy plus, hopefully he's going to file a federal civil rights lawsuit on your behalf, because what we just saw there was an egregious First Amendment violation. It was so unbelievable what we just saw. And just so you guys know, give me 1 second. You're not going to be able to hear me very well, but I'm going to pull something up for you guys so that you guys can see it. Hold on 1 second. Bear with me for 1 second. I want to show you guys something, and this is super important and very relevant to this case that you just saw here. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so it's United States versus Grace, 1983, and let me show you the exact case so you can read it yourself. And I'm gonna walk through this with you. Thanks, Chevy. I appreciate that. Alpha Warrior, South Bubba Gump, Clown Patrol. I didn't see Death Angel in here, but I'm sure he's here somewhere. And oh shoot, Jennifer Hill, I forgot to text anybody. I was just trying to get this up. One second. I want to show you guys some case law here relevant to Bao's case.
You want some help with it?
No, hold on one second. It should have done it. Oh, it didn't pull it up. Let me try it again here. Let me see if it did like this. Okay, go ahead.
You're gonna have to probably end up sharing it as a window.
What's that?
Unless you publicly shared that GPT, it probably won't pull it up because you're not logged into GPT with OBS.
Oh, I see. I have to log in. Let me open this Bad Chicken Big so I can. One second.
Yeah, basically what I would do is just add a new.
So go to properties again, or
negative. Just add a new.
Right here on sources.
Yes, sir.
Add new browser.
Window capture. No, it's not a browser. It's a capture. Like a window capture.
Here, capture card.
No, it should say like Windows something in it. I'm trying to get logged into mine.
Forgive me.
You're just trying to capture the window that has the the ChatGPT in it, yeah?
Okay.
And it is actually called...
Thanks, Danelle Brown, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Good to see you, David. Thank you so much, Danelle Brown, for the super chat. And if you guys don't know about Danelle Brown or Gary Bryant or Alpha Warrior or Chevy, or there's a myriad of you all in here, every day or two, I'll get a Cashapp, Venmo, or PayPal that will say Hendry on it. And I'm going to open a 501c3 because I have to stop taking money through PayPal, Venmo, and Cashapp because it messes up my taxes. So I have to open up a 501c3, which I'm in the process of doing now as I'm finishing everything else. You guys have not seen what I have going on in this studio yet, but when you do, thanks, Mark. I appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you, dude. Mark just threw in $1 on super chat. Super grateful. Thank you. And so Danelle Brown, Alpha Warrior, Chevy, Gary Bryant. I mean, shoot, there's Hernando is in here, Scott, David, Tim C, Mark. All these people throw in money consistently for other people they donate. And so every single month, every single week, we're donating to Craig Hendry through his commissary in his jail. So every single day. And Mr. Waldo Baldo is back. Good to see you. Keep this, use some on coffee. Get it done. Thanks, Mr. Waldo Baldo. I appreciate that. 1 second. Go ahead, Code.
So,
okay.
All right. So basically, what it is you're gonna add a Mac OS screen capture.
Got it right here.
And then you're gonna, as soon as you go in, you're gonna change it from display to window capture, and then you're gonna go find the window.
Are you can you see this on video?
I am flipping over to it. Yep, name it whatever. Yes, sir.
Okay. And then click.
And then you're gonna allow.
Allow.
And then you see first row.
This one.
Yep. Change that to a window.
Okay.
Now go find the one that you want to show. You'll click on that second one.
This one. Okay.
Right.
Shoot, I don't know which one it's gonna be.
Yeah, I kind of thought about that when we were. But this is how we would actually accomplish it.
Oh,
so what I would do is click off of this and then pull it out as its own, own browser window itself.
Got it.
And then you can turn, there you go.
Okay, give me Chevy with the super chat. Appreciate that. Mr. Waldo Baldo. Steve Conkler, thanks. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm just learning OBS. I literally have a friend on the phone. That's why my phone's right here, who's helping me walk through this. So Nimrod got a membership. Colin got a membership. Matthew got a membership. Brandon got a membership. And Black Salami TV got a membership. I'm glad that I can see the people in the chat now because they were gifted memberships by Steve Conkler. Thanks a lot, Chevy. Thanks a lot, Steve. I appreciate it. 1 second. So I'm just going to go over to Chrome here and go File,
pull the tab out.
New window.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, now I'm going to go back to
Now you should be able to find it by that name. See the tab name?
There. And then do I, properties?
Yes, sir. And then pull down, and then you should be able to find it by the tab name.
Do you see it?
I can't read it. I can see them all, but I can't read them.
Google filming.
It would be like Chrome and then GPT something.
Not there. Chrome Studio, Chrome filming around. That's the studio. Chrome filming around the courthouse. It's not.
Put it on one of. Like, you can put it on the Chrome Studio and then go change the Chrome Studio over to it.
Got it. Oh, no, that's
your chat
That's
window.
the chat. So, Chrome filming around the court. There it is.
There you go.
Got it. Okay, so bow, and I guess obviously I don't have to tell the DUI lawyer, the DUI guy plus, I don't have to tell him how to do anything. He knows how to do it far better than I do. But I want to show you guys, the people here, exactly the case law behind this so you guys can understand it. Let me open up this right here. Okay, so this right here. Okay, so I put in here, I can't see what you guys can see, but if you take a look right here, forgive me, whoops. Okay, so this is not moving around on my screen though.
It's probably the other one. Close that window down.
Close which window?
Go find it. That one that you just minimized.
Mm-hmm.
Close that one because it's not that one. So we know it's not that one. So you just close it. It's that one. So scroll up and down, and I'm 5 minutes behind, so it'll take a minute.
Is this showing up? Can you guys see me move it around? Did you guys just see me? Nope, it's not showing up again.
So there's another one that we have. No, it's.
Oh, that is it. That should be it.
It is it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry.
So move it up and on your other monitor and control it from up there,
Right.
so you can see what you guys.
YouTube. Oh, it's this one.
And I'm.
Nope, it's still not there. It should be that one. Aha. Okay, cool. So if you guys want to see the case law here, I'm going to go back to this so you guys can see the case law. So right here, you guys see that? It says case that allows you to film around the courthouse. Here's the key cases. Holding the First Amendment guarantees public press right of access to criminal trials. Richmond newspaper versus Virginia. The right to attend criminal trials is implicit and guaranteed in the First Amendment. But the one that's the most relevant is Grace, United States versus Grace, 1983. The Supreme Court invalidated federal law banning demonstrations on public sidewalks around the Supreme Court building. So if the Supreme Court cannot ban demonstrations around the sidewalk, then I guarantee you the Massachusetts State Court can also not ban protests around the dang courthouse. And so that's what we're talking about here. Oh, shoot. 1 second. Let me go back over to here. Okay. So do you guys see? We the peons. We the peons. So you guys can see that. Whoops. Looks like I messed things up here a little bit. Sorry about that. Oh, I see. So now it's on
Just click the eye.
It's on the browser.
It'll show any of the tabs that you have in there. Second eye. Put the first eye back on.
Okay. There it is. Oh, I see. Now it'll show any tab that I have open up here. There it is.
If you wanted to. If not, turn it off. Just hit the eye on it and it'll close it off and show it.
1 second, guys. Let me get this properly for you so you guys can read this with me. Good to see you, AH. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, I apologize. If you're wanting them to read it, you want to turn the eye on.
No, I know that. I'm just trying to find it. There it is right there. Okay, now let me... There it is. Cool, cool, cool. There it is right there, you guys. You guys can read it yourself. So this case right here, the 1983 case of United States versus Grace, the Supreme Court invalidated federal law banning demonstrations on the public sidewalk around the Supreme Court building. So in other words, this went through Congress, and they had created a law through Congress, and the Supreme Court struck it down and said that you can protest around the courthouse. Government actors, including judges, may not engage in viewpoint discrimination. And this one right here, Globe newspaper versus Superior Court. The First Amendment guarantees the press and public a right to criminal trials, which is exactly what that trial is in Massachusetts, Karen Reed trial. Everybody has heard about the Karen Reed trial, correct? Wanda Meese is in the room, everybody. Good to see you, Wanda. I don't know how you're not. Let me set that up for you, Wanda. Done and done. There we go. Kevin Gordon, Team DLZ, is right here. So you guys are seeing it. You guys are seeing it. This is the Bow's constitutional rights were absolutely violated. Absolutely violated. And his rights should not have been violated. He was literally talking to the copper, explaining to the cop that he was more than willing to comply, but that he didn't know what to do. He didn't know where to go. Wow, this might make it a lot easier. I'm going to pull up another video for you guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it would be nice if we were treated like innocent until proven guilty. I'm not saying that I agree with the guy in Cincinnati who ran over the cop who didn't do anything. If the guy was going to commit vengeance, then in my perspective, he should have done that to the cop who actually killed his son. That's what I think. I don't know if randomly offing a cop because he's part of the same pig shack. I don't know if I don't agree with that. You shouldn't off people who don't hurt your family or your friends. Now, the guy in Cincinnati who did indeed off a copper, then he took vengeance by offing a copper who did not kill his son. So, that's a good one. Do you guys want to watch a little comedy? I'll show you guys a little comedy if you guys want to see some comedy. This one's pretty funny. I'm not sure if you guys want to watch this or not, but let's see. Okay, now let me open this bad chicken up. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that this is a comedy skit. I'm pretty sure that it is. Let me shrink up my head here, get my head off the screen. But this is pretty funny. Hopefully this is not copywritten and I don't get in trouble for showing it, but I want you guys to see this video. It is super funny. I covered this yesterday. It'll come out on a short, but this is really funny.
Go ahead.
Give me a 5x5. Can you guys hear the video?
44 with a Skyjack. We'll be at 680 North Edville Road. It's white male, black coveralls, ball cap. White t-shirt.
Sir, pull that lift to the side of the road. Stop now.
Yeah.
443.
What the heck are you doing out here?
43 is charged.
I'm working a job site right there, man.
45.
Right down there. What are you doing down there? What are you doing in this thing?
I just came to get some lunch and sodas and whatnot for the guys.
What's your name?
Steve.
Well, Steve, I can't have you driving up and down the street in this Skyjack. You're sitting on beer.
That's for after. I'm not drinking it now.
What about that beer there I saw you drinking coming out of the driveway?
49
Oh man, I'm just finishing. That one was from earlier. That's
Steve, I can't have you driving down the road in a Skyjack drinking beer.
Come
Why don't you come on down and talk to me here for a minute? Let's figure this out.
Man, I gotta get back to work.
No, just come on down. We'll get this figured out, and we'll get you back to work.
No.
Steve, come on down. Steve, come on down.
Come get me. How about that?
I tell you what, Steve, we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way.
Come on up.
The hard way, on the way to jail, we're gonna stop by the hospital.
Oh, maybe I'll come down. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll come down.
97.
Maybe I won't.
Steve?
97.
Come get me.
Come on down. Just come on down. Let's work this out. Get you back to work.
Oh, man, why don't you just go on your way and I'll go on my way?
I'm giving you one more chance, Steve. Come on down the easy way.
I know my rights.
All right. You want to play it the hard way?
I pay your salary.
You want to play it the hard way?
I pay your salary. I pay your salary. How you like that?
Are you going to come down, or are we going to bring you down, Steve?
Man, why don't you do your dangest?
Okay.
Do your dangest, I tell you what.
What are you doing, man? I know my rights. I'm 2 blocks from my work.
Put that cigarette down.
247.
Put your cigarette down.
Female subject walking eastbound from a vehicle. KHP doesn't have anybody right now.
Want me to come in, or you want to come over here?
Hey, whatever you got. Come on, man. I didn't. God dang it, dude.
Now stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Don't fuck up my beer now.
We could have did this the easy way, but no, you had to do it the hard way, so.
Oh, my boss. He said it was cool.
1019
Call
for
my
J1
boss down there.
for
He said it
275.
was cool. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
God dang it. I ain't got time for this shit. I know my rights.
He wants you out back.
Dang it, dude. It's just a fucking scissor lift, man.
It's just fucking scissor lift, man. It's just a scissor lift, man. All right, give me 1 second. Let me queue up another video. Do you guys like this OBS system a little bit better, or do you like it worse? It takes me a little longer to transition through the videos, but I think that we're able to connect better. We're able to stream in vertical so we can get more people to come on the stream, which is good. Which is now a good time to plug the Trifold. Make sure that you guys get over to my website. And remember, you can order one Trifold for 25 bucks. A couple of people emailed me like, I can only pay 70 bucks. No, you can get one Trifold on DeletelawZ.com for $25. And what this does is it shows you how to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent when you get pulled over by the cops. Go to DeletelawZ.com with a Z, DeletelawZ.com with a Z, and order a Trifold. And if you order one Trifold, I give you 2. If you order 2 Trifolds, I give you 3. If you order 3, I give you 4, sometimes more. I always put extra cop cards in every single envelope, no matter what you order. If I ship you anything in the mail, for example, I think Death Angel contacted me earlier. He wants a XXX hoodie. When I send him that XXX hoodie, I'm going to put a couple Trifolds in there. I'm going to put a couple pairs of cop cards in there. Anything you order from me, I pack shit on top. I put all kinds of stuff in there on top of it because I appreciate you buying something. I give away 90% of my products for free. So if anybody ever buys anything from me, then I hook you up because I appreciate it. Not very many people do buy stuff because everybody's broke. Remember, the only top 10% of people have any exposable income. The other 90% of people are on a hamster wheel trying to make their bills every single month. So if you order one Trifold, I'll give you 2. If you order 3, I'll give you 4. If you order 2, I'll give you 3. Every single time. Sometimes much, much, much more. Sometimes much more. Team DLZ with my big brass band. I'm coming knocking in. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up another video that I saw. Another video that I seen it. I seen that video. I tell you what, Cletus. I tell you what, you damn son of a bitch. I was watching that earlier. I want to show you guys this video. I watched yesterday, though, and I covered it. Oh, that's on my own shorts. Man, I can't believe that cop in Leonia, New Jersey, the one who's accused of raping his 2 daughters and raping his own son, I cannot believe that hasn't gone more viral than it has. I showed this yesterday, but I recovered this yesterday. It's going to come out in a short, but I wanted to show you guys this. Complying Borg is in the room, everybody. Say hello to Complying Borg. Yeah, that Leonia cop, I can't believe it's not getting more attention. I mean, part of a satanic cult where they sacrificed animals and children, where they're part of a human trafficking ring. And Courtney to Magny. She's the one that filed the federal civil rights lawsuit against her father, against child services, against the county, against the police, the sergeant, the prosecutors. I can't believe that's not getting more attention. Right on, Vigilance Committee wore his hoodie. Good to see you, Vigilance Committee. I can't put comments on the screen because I'm not going through StreamYard. But I saw this video and I wanted to show this again. I mean, I know you guys have already seen this and it says warning on here, but the truth is there's nothing too hairy about this video.
Stand up.
So she's got him, right? And the reason why I want to show this is because I want to show you the despotism and the thrill that this woman has as she's torturing this guy, as she tortures him with 50,000 volts of electricity, and the absolute joy and anger that she carries, both emotions at all times throughout this video.
Right there on the front of the car. Stay steep.
I ain't doing.
Did you see it? Do you see the amount of angst she has in her locked up jaw when she's just so angry about what she's doing here? She's so mad. And that's the part that really makes me sick.
Stay steep.
Stay still.
I ain't doing. I got gun right there. I'm not doing that.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying what you saying. Oh yeah, fuck. I'm not. Oh my God. Okay. Down. Oh my fuck. Oh my God.
Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at the amount of joy that she has as she's torturing this guy and he's crying. Look at her. It's like she's getting to her absolute climax of pleasure. And at the same time, she's viciously mad. She's viciously angry as she does this to this guy.
You want it again?
No, man.
Shut the You was big and bad. Shut your
You want it again? You want it again? And you guys wonder why I do the JD character. Do you want it again? You want it again?
You want it again?
No, man.
Shut the You was big and bad. Shut your
Just absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It's just so
Hey, he's stealing on my store.
1 second.
Guy right there running. Where? Which store? Family Dollar. You get that paper? Here. HQ Juliet 144.
Juliet 144.
Juliet 144. Do you have a single 9 in progress at the Family Dollar 929 McDuff? What? Hey, he's stealing on my store. That guy right there running. Where? Which store? Family Dollar. You get that paper? Here. HQ Juliet 144.
Juliet 144.
Juliet 144. Do you have a single 9 in progress at the Family Dollar 929 McDuff? Long Mountain signal 9. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here right now. Brother, I'm gonna fucking tase you, man. I'm gonna fucking tase you.
HQ Juliet 144, one tased at the corner of Willow Branch and College.
Guy's down on the ground. His eyes are rolled back in his head.
Turn over.
He looks like he's unconscious.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. I don't need 1033. He's in custody and handcuffs. Just send rescue 1067. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Can't get up. You could hear him moaning. He was unconscious. His eyes were rolled back in his head. Dragging him on the concrete. What's the matter? You with the super chat. Thanks, brother. Was the last video real? Yeah, absolutely, it was real.
HQ Juliet 144. Send me another unit, please.
And that's the entire video.
Hi, how are we doing today? I'm Officer Brandon, Springfield Township Police Department.
Okay, stop it, Josh. How are you?
So the reason I stopped you is you are suspended with a warrant for your arrest.
I am?
So do me a favor, turn off the car, put the keys up on the dash, detain you for that warrant, and because you are suspended actively. Oh. Hey.
What?
Come here.
Hello?
The raccoon has her meth pipe.
As what?
Oh my God.
Her meth pipe. He's playing with the meth pipe right now. No, don't reach for it. That's evidence now.
Oh, I don't want him to have that.
That's why I'm gonna do it. Hey, buddy.
Huh?
It's okay.
Okay, you're on Arlington. He'll be here in 2 minutes. I'm right across from my office.
Is that what that
A few minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what she's smoking meth in.
Okay.
The raccoon's playing with her meth pipe.
All right.
Oh, there's no way. He's trying to smoke it.
All right. Thanks.
There's no way. All right. Enough fun and games.
Here.
I don't know about you, but I don't find. I just, you know, if you take a look, if we go back on this, right, and you take a look at the woman, and she's going through it because she knows that chemical that she had in her car is going to equal felony charges. I know a lot of people are going to find this funny, but I just don't. You know, someone like that who's that age that is using methamphetamines, to me, she has a major drug problem. She has a very bad drug problem. If you're smoking meth and she's got to be, well, you know, you can't tell because it ages them so much. But she looks like she's at least in her 60s, and you know, she could be 49 and be smoking that shit, and it'll really make you look old. But to me personally, to see somebody who's struggling with drug addiction and then to criminalize that person and want to put them in a dungeon, torture cuff them up, put them in the back of a caged car, take them down to a dungeon, impound their car, impound her raccoon and her other animals, her dog, and then she's going to have to pay to get her car out, pay to get her animals out, and then she's going to face probably multiple charges because she's driving impaired, she has methamphetamines, and then to sit there and laugh and say, look, ha, 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 the raccoon has her meth pipe. I find it despotic. A despotic government, which is defined in Montesquieu's book, Spirit of Lawz, which I transcribed in jail, every single word of the book. A despotic government is a government that has a cruel and inhumane application of laws. That's the definition of a despotic government. So when you're going to arrest somebody, put them in torture cuffs, take them down to the dungeon, strip search them, which demoralizes them, then charge them with at least 2 felonies, impound her car, take her animals away, you can clearly see that the look on her face isn't one that's so funny. Yeah, I agree with you, Claudette. Don't drive dirty. I totally agree with you. And listen, you know, I don't smoke methamphetamines. I don't use barbiturates. So I understand. You know, look, we all had our 20s where we went out and we partied. We had a good time. But I certainly made sure that I was careful and didn't do that behind the wheel of a car. And I never have smoked methamphetamines in my life. So I don't know what that's like. I don't understand what that level of addiction is. But I have done other chemicals in my 20s, and I do know that after, you know, a night of partying, for me, I was done. I'm done with this. We had a good time. We're young. We're healthy. We're doing things. But she's not young and healthy. She's old, and they're going to laugh at her. And that, to me, is an absolute and total crime. There's no reason to laugh at her. I mean, was the raccoon picking up the meth pipe and trying to smoke it? Is that funny? It's not to me. I mean, I know a lot of people are going to find it funny, but I don't. I don't find addiction to drugs and people who are struggling with chemical dependency, I don't find anything about that funny. I think it's sad. And I think it's to believe that your cousin, brother, nephew, sister, lover, neighbor doesn't have the exact same drug problem, you'd be wrong. And I was talking to a friend of mine about this yesterday. You know, the dumpster administration wants to create a bigger war on drugs, how we're going to arrest all the illegals coming in and bringing in the drugs. Well, let me tell you something. If you have a shoebox, this is a soundboard, obviously. So just take the soundboard right here. This is a soundboard that you use to damp the sound. So when I'm talking on my microphone, it doesn't create an echo. But if you take this right here and just imagine that I stuff this in a shoebox. If you take a shoebox full of fentanyl across the border, you get the entire state of California high. And so the idea that you're going to be able to stop fentanyl from coming across the border or being manufactured in Nebraska or West Virginia or Florida or Tennessee is ridiculously stupid. It's ridiculously stupid. The idea that we're going to be able to stem the tides of fentanyl or any other drug in this country by arresting our way out of it and putting people in jail for 20 years or 30 years, it's ridiculously preposterous. We are not going to be able to arrest our way out of the drug problem in our country. That woman is smoking methamphetamines and she's got to be 60. You think that you're going to be able to arrest her and she's going to get out of jail and not want to do more methamphetamines? Absolutely not. The idea that we're going to be able to stop this scourge of drug addiction and drug abuse in our country, it's preposterous. Remember, 9 out of 10 people in this country are living on a hamster wheel, barely paying their bills, working 2 jobs. That's why you have so many people who went and lived in a tent. They were like, you know what? I can't afford my rent. I can't afford to live. I'm working 2 jobs. I'm tired of it. I'm just going to pack my shit up, live in a tent, and just enjoy my life. Now, to you and I, to people who don't live in a tent, who don't live in our car, to you and I, that's a very foreign idea. But to a lot of people, that is an absolutely amazing idea, that I no longer have to work 2 jobs. I may not live the luxury life I want to live, but at least I won't have to be on a hamster wheel enriching other people. And the sad part that what's about to happen in this country is they're going to replace most of the manual labor jobs with robots. It's real, and it's happening right now. If you have not seen the video of Elon Musk's party where he had, let me pull it up. Let me show you. Give me 1 second here. Bear with me. Sorry about that. Okay, I got that interact. There it is. I'm going to have to cut that out of my video now. So many of these videos are fake. And are you guys noticing this? There are more and more and more fake videos showing up online, and none worse than that body cam declassified channel where they are showing, hey, thanks, I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. What's the matter you for the super chat? Really appreciate it. Yeah. Really appreciate that. So hang on 1 second. Let me pull this bad chicken up.
Number 1, roll down your window for the officer. Step number 2, I always keep my hands on the steering wheel.
Let's listen to someone who okay, let's I'm probably going to destroy this video, but I just want you guys to see what this guy says. Let me see what he says.
Like this. And number 1, roll down.
So this is carries firearm while being pulled over by cops, and I don't call them law enforcement.
Your window for the officer.
No, I don't agree with that. Crack the window. Just crack it a little bit.
Step number 2, I always keep my hands on the steering wheel like this. And I
No. Keep your arms at touchdown position so that way you have a camera in your far hand and then you have your trifold in your left hand. So far, 0 for 2.
Them up here and open during the entire traffic stop.
No. Keep one in the windowsill where he's holding the microphone in his hand and your other hand has your camera in it. I'm not going to keep my hands up and open like this, like I'm a scared little bitch for the entire stop. Deplorable Garage for a super chat. Send me a link to that, my brother. Send me a link in my email.
Step number 3, I tell the officer politely that I am carrying a gun. Hey, officer.
No, I don't do that either. So far, I disagree with everything. Now, in states like Florida, where they've passed statutes that say that you have to tell the copper that you have a concealed carry or that you're carrying a firearm, in those particular states, then you do have to tell the copper that you have a gun. But I wouldn't tell that cop you have a gun. We saw what happened with the black man who told the cops that he had a concealed carry. And then when they had the pigtail come up, go pull the gun out of his pants, she shot him. She could have killed him. She absolutely could have killed him. So far with this guy's video, I'm 0 for 4.
Mr. Smith, just so you know, I am carrying a concealed carry firearm. And after you tell...
No. Tell that to Philando Castile, who told the cop he had a gun and the cop shot him, 10 times in front of his kid in Minnesota?
The officer that don't ever reach for the gun. Then they'll ask you for your license and registration. Officer...
Which you should have ready to go in your trifold before the stop even gets going.
Smith, my wallet's in the center console. Can I reach for it? And the officer will say...
Your permit should not be in your console. I mean, I'm sorry. This guy does not know what the heck he's talking about. So this is the whole thing. The reason why I put a rubber band in with your trifold is so that way your hands are always above the steering wheel. On your right hand holds your phone. Your left hand has your trifold, your license, your registration. If you want to put your concealed carry in there, you're welcome to do so. But the entire point is that your left hand has your trifold in it so that you're constantly reminded to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And then it says here, don't ask me where I'm coming. Don't ask me where I'm going. Don't ask me if I have a gun. Do you see that? Don't ask me questions. Don't ask me if I have a gun. And the reason why is because if you tell that dirty Jack Booth Thug Pig that you have a gun, he might just shoot you. He might. Am I wrong? Put a 1 in the chat if that's absolutely correct. If you tell the cop he has a gun, he might put a gun to your head because he's in fear for his life. We saw that from the guy in Southern California who told the cop, yeah, I've got a gun, it's on me. And she pulled out a gun and put it to his head. Even with other coppers around, she still put the gun to his head. Don't ask me any questions. I don't answer questions. Don't ask me where I'm coming, where I've been, where I'm going if I have a gun. So you end up in a touchdown position like this. See that? Just like the referees do the touchdown symbol. Now, obviously, I'm holding a microphone in one hand, so just imagine this is my camera, and this is on my right side. My elbow's wedged into my passenger seat, and my left hand is my trifold that invokes my Fifth Amendment right. That's what you're doing. That's what you want to do. So far, this guy is completely and utterly wrong. Every single thing he said is wrong. He's guiding you the wrong way. He's guiding you into being shot by the cops. I wouldn't listen to anything he says at all whatsoever.
Say yeah, and I'll slowly grab my wallet just like this.
Now you're reaching down. If you're poor and white or black or brown, don't reach around. If you reach into that console after you told the cop that you have a gun, you might just get yourself shot. This is bad advice. Why are you reaching into the console? Why isn't everything up on your visor?
The officer can see my hands at all times.
He might shoot you anyway, you dumb shit.
Officer walks back to his patrol car, I will still keep my hands open and on the steering wheel.
No, you should have your phone in your right hand and your trifold and your documents in your left hand. Completely wrong.
Officer will come back and give you your documents.
But remember, this could be a jackboot thug pig or someone who thinks that they're some sort of bootlicker. Do everything the cop wants. It's just not true.
That's how you should conduct yourself during a traffic stop if you're carrying a gun. Number 1.
No, couldn't disagree. Oh man, I can't have that music.
Okay, so this picture right here, how old were you when it was taken?
20.
20? Have you ever used this picture on any social media site?
I think it was Snapchat back in the day, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Have you ever shared this picture with anybody on Snapchat?
Yeah, probably with my wife, to be honest. I mean, obviously I talked to other girls back in the day too, but I can't remember.
Okay. If you had to guesstimate how many times you may have shared this.
So just so you know, this video right here. I know I've seen the entire video. Someone on TikTok grabbed it. They call it here. It's part 6. This is where a cop is caught sexually harassing other cops by sending them pictures of his junk. So it's not exactly what I want to cover right now.
This is bullshit!
I don't want to see that.
Fuck. He's pulling us over because you have no plate. What do I tell him?
I don't know, bro.
I knew it. Call DAP.
I don't have a DAP's number.
So what's his first step? What did he do wrong right here so far, Team DLZ? What's the first thing he should have done the moment he realized he was being pulled over? What's the very first thing he should have done? Can anybody put it in the comment section for me? What's the very first thing he should have done? What is the first thing? The first person who gets it right, I'll send you off some cop cards. Who's the first person that's going to get it right? What's the very first thing? Start filming. What's the matter you? What's the matter you got it? I can't put your comment on the screen. What's the matter you? But when you're being pulled over, the very first thing that you do is you pull your camera out and you start filming. He's being pulled over. He has plenty of time to get his camera ready to go because there's going to be a jackboot thug pig that walks up to his window. And what is that jackboot thug pig's goal? To pull you over, arrest you, impound your car, take you to the dungeon, and steal your money. But yet he's not getting his camera ready to go. What in God's good name is wrong with this guy? You're supposed to have your camera ready to go. You won't get that body camera footage if he kills your passenger or kills you. They'll hide it. They'll edit it. They'll chop it. They'll cut the audio out. The first thing you do when you get pulled over by the cop and you know the cop is pulling you over is you start filming that dirty jackboot thug pig. Step 1, start filming. What in the fluck is going on? What in God's green earth are we looking at here? How dumb is this guy? Let me roll it back.
Turn off the car.
Like what a stupid, he's pulling his phone out. Why is he's pulling his phone out, but his phone's not recording. Take a look. He's got his phone in his hand. His phone is in his hand. Your phone's in your hand, but you're not recording? What the fuck is wrong with you? When you pull your phone out, you start recording with it. So frustrating. Like, okay, let's count how many seconds he has, okay? So he looks in the rearview mirror. When there's a cop behind you, what's the first thing you do? What's the matter you? Obviously, got some cop cards coming in the mail for what's the matter you. The very first thing you do when you see a cop behind you, he sees a cop behind him. What's he do? You pull your fucking phone out. You pull your phone out and you start recording with your phone. Sirens came on. The passenger says, but where's the recording? Where's the recording start?
He's pulling us over because you have no plate. What do I tell him?
You pull your phone out and you start recording with your phone.
No, bro.
I knew it. Call DAP.
I'm going to have a God-blessed conniption here. What the fluck? I mean, how dumb is this guy? I mean, are you freaking kidding me?
DAP's number.
Oh my God.
Say get out the car?
No, he said turn off the car. I have to call my friend because I'm literally using his car to go to McDonald's.
Do you live on Chandler?
Huh?
Do you live on Chandler?
Here, meet the mic. Yo, it's good adapt. I think we're good. It's the person when they.
He stole my car.
No.
Officer, I don't know if you can hear me. I did not give him my car. Arrest this man and his cameraman. He stole my car.
Why don't I tell her about the Diddy? Okay. Why don't I tell her about the Diddy stuff that you got going on?
There's no Diddy. Listen.
Yeah, he has all this stuff at home. He took it off because for the month the kids keep finding his plate and he doesn't want it to find their real address.
Yeah. All right, dude. Usually, I normally give out tickets, but since you're being cool, I'm not gonna give you a ticket, just a verbal warning.
Do you mind if we just go?
So wait a minute. I usually give out tickets. Yeah. So what's the matter? You said, Chille, can you send those cards to someone else? I already printed off like 50 pairs of them. Good for you.
Go to McDonald's and come right back, and then we're done.
Yeah, we're done already.
All right, awesome, man. Thank you.
All right, yeah, man, just get it fixed and then get those license plates taken off. All right.
Awesome, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Oh, back to our mission.
I am a concealed carry licensee. I do have my firearm on my right hip.
As long as you don't reach.
I'm not reaching. You're good. Can I put my car in park?
Yeah.
Okay.
It literally says firearm instructor on his shirt.
Roll down the window so you all can see on the inside.
Thank you.
How you doing? You're good. You're good. All right. So I am a concealed carry licensee. I do have my firearm on my right hip and my license, proof of insurance, as well as my ID around my neck. Can I get them for you?
Why aren't they on your visor? How come they're not on your visor? What? I don't understand why that's not happening. Just explain that to me. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay. All right.
As long as you don't reach.
I'm not reaching.
I mean, look at the amount of fear that we have to have that we're going to be killed by the cops. I mean, look at him. Look, he's all like this, right? I mean, we have to teach you guys touchdown position. You have to have a trifold and cop cards. Got to make sure you invoke your Fifth Amendment right because the cops are trying to arrest you and put you in a dungeon.
Is it on your right?
It's on my right hip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see it? Yeah. Where are we heading to? Where?
I am
right there. I am heading where? Why are you answering any questions? It says right on your trifold that should be in your left hand, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. It's right at the top. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. It's right there. Why isn't he saying that first? Yeah, I'm heading over to your mother's house, said Maddie.
Heading to the Chicago Park District. I help people obtain their perk cards, concealed carry licenses, things like that.
Why are you telling
my videos? All right, so you see I'm doing what I teach people to do now.
Why are you telling this cop your life story? Why are you talking to the copper? His goal is to arrest you, put you in a dungeon, impound your car, and steal your money.
You are. All right, you all matter. You're mad. You matter. So, and my insurance is up here. I'm just letting you know that. Okay. All right. So,
oh, look at that. He's got a little zip up thing. That little zip up thing's awesome.
Here's the insurance.
So question, Mr. Brown.
Yes, ma'am.
You get stopped a lot for your front license.
I do.
He's still standing there with his palms up.
Ooh. And here's this. I have no excuse. My front license plate is actually right there. You can see it right there in the back. I don't want to reach, but if you look at the back pocket.
Why can't he reach? The cop already said, I watch your videos. This guy's some sort of influencer in the gun world. If you see his videos, then why don't you de-escalate the situation and say, if you've seen my videos, you know I'm not going to try to shoot you. I'm going to reach back there and grab my license plate. But we have this idea that we endorse the idea that cops are afraid. We endorse it. We allow it. This man perpetuates it. Well, I'm not going to reach back there even after the guy said, I watch your videos.
Right there?
Right.
Yeah, right by my head. So, yeah, I just didn't put it on there. That's the only thing. Yeah, but I do get stopped because of it, and it is a bona fide reason to stop someone. So you're good.
Oh, so now he validates the reason why the cops can stop him.
We appreciate you.
No problem.
Being as
All right, Deplorable Garage, shoot me over an email so I can check your videos.
transparent and cooperative.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Try to show you when they pull off. You think I'm playing? It was an unmarked car. See? They're right there. Unmarked. I am a concealed carry licensee. I do have my...
What a nightmare. It's a video game.
A little bit of a hurry?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. You know how fast you're traveling?
No, sir.
Yeah, 50.
Oh, do you know how fast you were traveling? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. He's got his hands below the steering wheel. If you're poor and white or black or brown, don't reach around. Your Trifold with your license, registration, and proof of insurance should be up on your visor, and immediately you invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Do you know how fast you were going? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Where are you heading? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Please don't question me any further. I just showed you on paper. I filmed the piece of paper. I filmed the cop, and I say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Now, you're going to see a bunch of videos where they're real friendly, real happy, but the truth is that for you and I and for most people, these dirty JBTPs are going to try to run you into a dungeon, and that's an absolute fact. You do not tell the cop where you're going.
1 mile an hour, man. What's the hurry? A little bit of a hurry?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah, you know, fast.
Now, he just admit, are you in a little bit of a hurry? Yeah, I'm in a little bit of a hurry.
You're traveling?
No, sir.
Yeah, 51 miles an hour, man. What's the hurry?
Definitely did not say that on my dash, but...
Yeah, you're right.
Why are you going to argue with the cop? If you say, hey, it didn't say that on my dash, the cop's going to say, you know what? You're argumentative and you're lying. Why are you arguing? And the cop might pull an attitude and say, you have an attitude. Alpha Warrior with a super chat. Thank you, Alpha Warrior. I appreciate it. Keep them coming, y'all. Keep them coming. Keep the support coming. I really appreciate it. I can't do it without you. I gave away 150 trifolds yesterday for free. I spent 3 hours returning emails to people who said they couldn't afford a trifold, and I sent them out. You have to have one in your visor. You have to follow the instructions that I teach, or they're going to arrest you.
Up to 51 and you hit those brakes out. What are we running late for? Anything?
I was on my way to class.
Do you have any church?
Why are you telling him any of this?
For the truck. Good, yeah, if you can get it out of your phone. That sucks.
Yeah. Well, definitely writing the ticket. That sucks, bro.
Well, you admitted to it. I'm in a little bit of a hurry. You told the cop you were in a little bit of a hurry. Yeah, Chevy's got to make it a song. If you're poor and white or black or brown, don't reach around. Kevin Gordon with the super chat. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate it. If you're poor and white or black or brown, don't reach around.
Yeah, for just trying to go to class, bro. Really irritating. That's just why I don't drive cars. What's going on?
How's it going? Going a little too fast?
Now she's going to come up and patronize him. How you doing? Going a little bit too fast?
Irritating. That's just why I don't drive cars. What's going on?
How's it going? Going a little too fast now?
Could be better.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
22.
It's on his driver's license. Every single thing that she's saying is to gather evidence, to charge him with the crime, to arrest him, impound his car, take him to a dungeon, and steal his money. Every single word that woman is saying, that pigtail, what she's saying is a way to try to take him to a dungeon. Kevin Gordon and Chevy and Alpha Warrior, thanks for the super chat.
First ticket?
No,
No?
I've been pulled over
How
before.
many you had?
Why, Jesus, criminy, my God, are you freaking kidding me? Why would you tell the cop anything about your driving record? They already have access to it in the NCIC inside of their car. Now, if you say, this is my first ticket ever, and then they look on the NCIC and they say that you do have a ticket, previous tickets, now you gave false information to a police officer. Now you're lying. You can be charged with a crime and you can be put in shackles, taken down to the dungeon. They're going to steal your money and impound your car. Why are you talking to the cop, for the love of God?
How old are you?
I'm 22.
22. First ticket?
No,
No?
I've been pulled over
How
before.
many you had?
Just something to
What kind
learn.
of bikes you ride?
I'm sorry?
What kind of motorcycles you ride?
Well, I just...
What in the fluck what are you doing, bro? Shut the front door, dude. Shut up. Houston Hot Dog said it. Holy snarling snake shit. What are you doing, dude? Shut your mouth.
I had a Ducati V4 that, unfortunately, just wrecked.
You're dangerous.
That's the one ticket I have on my record right now is a failure to control.
What do you do for a living?
Social media.
Okay.
I could tell you what you don't do for a living. You don't think. You don't think at all, bro. What the fuck is he doing? This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen, dude.
I was gonna say, you have a nice truck, you have bikes. 22 years old, you're doing pretty good for yourself. What do you do on social media?
Just like TikTok, YouTube. It's all stuff
Are you
related to the
riding
bikes.
recklessly?
No, actually,
Okay.
no. I promise you, no. I mean, I'm in school. That's where I was.
Now, look. Okay.
TikTok, YouTube. It's all stuff
Are you
related to the
riding
bikes.
recklessly? 22 years old.
Okay, so I'm going to come on screen here and do a little bit of an interruption here, but I want you to listen carefully to what the copper says here. I want you to listen carefully here. This is a very good learning lesson, and the reason why you want to have that trifold in your hand. Do I want you to spend money and buy my product? Absolutely. It's how I make a living. Do I want you to have the trifold in your car so you don't answer stupid ass questions like this even more than that? Yes, I do. That's why I spent hours yesterday sending out free trifolds to people who said they couldn't afford it. She is literally trying to get him to admit that he rides motorcycles recklessly. And you don't think that she'll use this against him later? Listen carefully to the line of questioning that she does right here. This is absolutely disgusting.
You're doing pretty good for yourself. What do you do on social media?
Just like TikTok, YouTube. It's all stuff related to the bikes.
Recklessly?
No, actually, no. I promise you, no. I mean, I'm in school.
Oh, so you mean you're riding recklessly? But that's not a joke to her. She actually wants to arrest him. She actually wants him to say that, yes, he rides recklessly, so that she can say he admitted to it. And we saw this guy riding recklessly last week, and we think it was him now. It looks a lot like the same bike that we chased that got away. So she wants to be able to pin a crime on him. She may be, it's all fake. It's all fake. This fake fucking pigtail, fake fucking, oh, she's lying. She's lying. Gloria with the super chat. What's going on, Gloria? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the support. We don't mother truck and stop. Supposed to pick up the posters today. They're not done. They should be done tomorrow. The cards aren't going to be until Friday for the board game. I will start teaching the moment the posters are up, so it could be as early as tomorrow. Thanks, Gloria. She said, we don't stop. Team DLZ, love you. Love you too, honey.
Well, that's where I was going to right now. I was on my way to a lab. I go to VW.
Let me guess, business?
Nope, environmental science.
Total opposite.
I know,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Here's your license back. All right.
Thank you.
Good news, bad news. No, everything from Rocky River, it looks like it was an unsafe violation. Here's what's happening. You get a citation for the speed violation, and if you could put your phone number next to your name there.
So how much good did it do? How much good did it do? How much did the, oh yeah, I do social media, I ride motorcycles, you know, all the things that he did, all that cop sucking, how much good did it do him? How much good did it do him? It did him zero good. He still got a ticket, and then he said, I got good news and I got bad news. What are people going to, when are you going to can learn? It doesn't matter how nice you are to the cop. He thinks it's his job to give you a ticket. He thinks it's his job to punish you. You were going too fast here. Even though he didn't put anybody in danger, you're going a few miles an hour over on a paved road where there's no danger to anybody. He still gets a ticket. And all of the, I write social media. I go to this college. I'm majoring in this. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut the front door. You fucking moron. Shut up. Shut up, dude. I literally want to reach through the screen and smack that kid in the face. What's wrong with you, dude? You got a ticket anyway. He got a ticket anyway. They ticketed him anyway. Your best bet is to invoke your Fifth Amendment right. If you don't have a trifold, camera goes in your right hand. Your left hand is your license, registration, proof of insurance, touchdown position. Right here. You're filming like this, filming yourself so you don't get shot on camera. Your trifold, your license, registration go in the left hand. And then when they say, where do you go to school? You say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Don't ask me where I'm going. Don't ask me where I'm coming from. Don't ask me where I've been. God, I'm fucking irritated. What the fuck is wrong with this kid? What's wrong with him? Is he retarded? Is it his first time in America? He doesn't know cops are trying to get you?
Calling complaint about congratulations back. All right.
Thank you.
Good news, bad news. No, everything from Rocky River, it looks like it was an unsafe violation. Here's what's happening. You get a citation for the speed violation, and if you could put your phone number next to your name there, people calling complaint about speed. So
Cops just want their money. I've been saying it a million times, bro. It's just what it is.
No, bro. No, bro. Alpha Warrior with another super chat. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Keeping me on air, dude. Keeping me on air. I can't wait for you guys to see this board game. I'm going to give you a full demonstration, hopefully by the end of the week. Posters tomorrow. Cards come in Friday. I'll let you guys know. But this kid is a fucking moron. This was one of the dumbest interactions I've ever seen. And he still got a ticket.
Let me guess, business?
Nope, environmental science.
Total opposite.
I know,
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
Here's your license back. All right.
Thank you.
Good news, bad news.
Good news, bad news.
Everything from Rocky River, it looks like it was an unsafe violation. Here's what's happening. You get a citation for the speed violation. And
So you're getting a ticket anyway.
Put your phone number next to your name there. People call and complain about speed. So
No, the cop fucking lies. The cop adds a lie in there and he says, I got complaints about your speed violation. No, he didn't. No, he did not. You're a fucking lying pig, dude. You did not get complaints about a speed violation, you motherfucking liar. You liar, liar, liar. Put a 1 in the chat if you think the cop just fucking lied. He just fucking lied. Oh, God, this shit pisses me
you get a
off.
citation for the speed violation. And if you could put your phone number next to your name there, people call and complain.
Print your phone number? I'm not giving you my phone number. God, I'm fucking fired up about that. Jeff Millman with the super chat. Thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support, man. It means an absolute ton.
Violation. Here's what's happening. You get a citation for the speed violation.
You're getting a citation for the speed violation.
And if you could put your phone number next to your name.
Print your phone number. Now, listen for the lie. Listen to this lie. I'll duck down so you can read it. People complained about your speed. Jeff Millman, do you believe him? Put a 1 in the chat if you think the cop is lying. Put a 1 in the chat. What's the matter? You said worry about my blood pressure. My blood pressure is 125/82. 125/82. As soon as I got out of the dungeon, I focused solely on getting my blood pressure down. Doesn't mean I'm not fired up right now. What the... Like, what is wrong with this guy? Jesse X11 just said 1, the cop is lying.
Complain about speed, so.
Nobody complained about the speed, you lying pig.
Yeah, cops just want their money. I've been saying it a million times, bro. It's just what it is.
I wish I knew this guy's social media so we could send him this video.
They just want your money, bro. A little bit of a hurry. A little bit.
Man, you know why I pull you open up these windows? They tinted. You can't see me.
Okay, so why are there window tinting laws? So that people can pull you over. Complying Borg is in the chat saying Trifold. You have to have the Trifold. Complying Borg knows this to be a fact.
I'm a celebrity, man. Nobody can't see me. Give me my ticket. Let me ride.
I don't know what celebrity you are.
It don't matter. Give me my ticket. Let me ride. I can't have nobody seeing me right here. I'm gonna let my window up.
Who are you? You say you
My name Lil Baby.
Oh yeah, you good, but you can't have that tinted window, man.
Why? Why can't you have a tinted window? How come you can't have a tinted window? Because they created the tint laws after the 1979 holding, after the 1971 case of Coolidge versus New Hampshire. Coolidge versus New Hampshire. I'm sorry, I think it's New Hampshire versus Coolidge, 1971. That's where they went to a guy's house and they had a warrant to go into his house, but they didn't have a warrant for the gun, which the gun was laying out on the kitchen table. But then because they didn't have a warrant for the gun, then they couldn't use that as evidence for the murder that Coolidge had done. So then Coolidge got off on a technicality. They retried him later and got him for murder, as they should have. But then in 1979, the FBI created the Plainview Doctrine. The Plainview Doctrine then spiked states. Now, were some states already had tint laws? Yes, they did. But then after the Plainview Doctrine comes out in 1979, then states around the union began to pass tint laws so that they could see if you had anything in plain view that they could arrest you for, impound your car, steal your money, and take you to the dungeon. That's an absolute fact. That's an absolute fact.
You know, see how dark these two windows are.
It probably be too dark.
Zero? Zero? 32% is the legal limit. Anything below 32, you know, it's illegal.
I been giving folks ticket, knowing that the economy down. That shit wrong, man. I come on my ticket, man. I appreciate it. Have a good day, man.
Okay, I just need you to sign right here, okay?
You got a pen?
827.
You don't be want to have the. You gotta have tints in that level. These folk crazy. I take a ticket, then somebody follow me home.
Put a 32.
Huh?
You can put a 32. If you got a medical exception, you can you know, get the tint. If you got a multi-passenger vehicle, you know what that is? It's got to be
Uber or something.
It's like have you ever seen those Mercedes-Benz with like 10 or more people?
Yeah, Sprinter.
Yes, those we can't get those tickets.
I got them Sprinter too. I ain't know that.
Man, you know why I pull you open up these windows?
And then this guy, and so listen, I preface it all the time. When I meet people out in the world and I'm talking to them, I tell them, look, in my little corner of the internet, which is police accountability, First Amendment auditing, I have a pretty big fan base. I'm pretty popular, pretty famous in my little corner of the internet. I'm not Kevin Costner or Denzel Washington. I'm not some huge celebrity. In my little tiny corner of the internet, that if you don't know who I am, I have to tell you where to go and where to look. Then in my little tiny world, I have some popularity, right? This guy is named Lil Baby. He's a black rapper and popular in his little corner of the world, but he is not famous like Kevin Costner or Denzel Washington. And he's going to tell the cop, I'm famous. That doesn't do you any good. The cop then just wants to ticket you. He can't wait to ticket you because then he's going to go and look you up and go, hey, you see this guy right here? I gave him a ticket, and pull out his schlong and be like, oh, take a look at how big my dong is. I gave this guy a ticket. It was the same thing that happened to me in the dungeon. So many of those guards wanted to lock me down to my bunk for 24 hours. So many of those guards wanted to throw me in the hole because in my little corner of the internet, I'm popular. And so because of that, he tells this cop that he's famous. What a mistake. What a mistake. It just goes right back to it. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. The trifold's in your hand. That your phone is in your other hand. That way, every time the cop says something to you, you always have this in your hand. You just take a look and you go, oh, you know what? I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right. Well, where are you heading? Officer, I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right. By the second or third time, you can check his ass and say, I've already told you twice, I'm not answering any questions. The third one results in a federal civil rights lawsuit. Whether I win or lose, I file it, and your name goes on the internet forever as violating someone's rights. And people, just so you know, every time you get arrested, what do people think? You must have done something wrong. So every time someone looks up that dirty jackboot thug pig, they're going to say he got sued under a civil rights violation. He must have done something wrong. That's why you file. That's why you file. That's the reason why, even if you're going to lose, you still file. You still file. Dumb rapper.
You can't see nothing else.
I'm a celebrity? No, bro, you're a celebrity in the black rapper world. Put a 1 in the chat if you have no idea who Lil Baby is. Put a 2 in the chat if you're a big fan of Lil Baby. I just want to see how many people. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a huge fan of Lil Baby. Put a 2 if you have no idea who he is. No idea who Lil Baby is. 1, 2, 3, 1.5. I've heard of Lil Baby because people who used to work for me work for him as camera operators. So I know who they are. 1.52, not a fan, but I know who he is. Lil Baby is a mainstream rapper, says Prince Moolah. Right on, Prince Moolah. But Prince Moolah, does that change the fact that Lil Baby should have invoked his Fifth Amendment right, kept his front door shut? Does that change the fact of that? Even if you guys know who he is, does that change the policy, procedure, and protocol of using the trifold? It does not. Because whether you're famous or not, that doesn't change their policy, procedure, and protocol. You saw that they arrested Warren Sapp for no reason. It didn't change their policy, procedure, and protocol. It shouldn't change yours either. Whether you're famous or not.
Things cops can do to you.
No. Lay your boyfriend.
Okay, so when you get pulled over in Trinidad...
This ticket. Lay your boyfriend pay this ticket. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Is that a problem, officer?
Is there a reason why you were doing a 125 in a 75 zone?
I was not.
You were doing, I clocked it, ma'am.
And now she starts arguing. She starts arguing.
Clocked it from all the way back by the bridge.
You're absolutely lying.
Lying. Well, give me your license and registration. We'll see who lying. I want to run this on camera. Hold on. And you could hold this. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to give you a citation for speeding.
No. Are you serious?
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to break you down tonight.
Why?
Ma'am.
You know it's my birthday?
Ma'am, the tears are not going to help you.
It's my birthday.
You say it's your birthday?
Yes. You didn't see on my ID it's my birthday.
I'm starting to think this video is fake. I'm starting to think the video's fake.
Not too far up the road here.
Starting to think
Cop,
the
you get pulled over by a F-boy cop.
She's wearing a shirt that says SWAT on it. Is that real? I mean, do you think this is a real video? She's wearing a shirt that says SWAT on it. I don't really understand. This is fake. This is another fake one.
If a police officer...
Weapons in the vehicle?
Oh, this is the one. This is the one I was talking about earlier. This is the video I was talking about earlier. I said, you guys remember the guy in Southern California who got pulled over? He told them that he had a concealed carry, and she pulls a gun out and sticks it to his head. He did not follow a rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols, invoke his Fifth Amendment right, and be filming her with his other hand. Now, he is filming. He has the phone set up on his dash somewhere. He is filming, so he's doing the correct thing. But then he didn't invoke his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And there's a myriad of other case law inside of this trifold that will help you, where they say they smell weed, where they tell you to get out of the car, where they tell you they want to search the car. It's all in your trifold. This is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. And so you guys have, I'm not sure if you guys have seen this video or not, but he doesn't invoke his Fifth Amendment right, and he gets absolutely hammered.
Yeah.
What kind of weapon?
This is a registered firearm in my name. Yeah, Smith & Wesson.
Just go ahead and keep your hands on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Can I talk to you for a second? Just keep your hands on the wheel, okay?
Yeah.
Just because you got a firearm in the car, okay, we're just going to do this the safe way, okay? So,
he told them he has a firearm. He admitted it. You guys didn't see that part. He told them that he had a firearm in the car.
I need you to, can you undo your seatbelt for me?
Can I call the supervisor?
What?
I would like your supervisor.
You can talk to him afterwards.
Sir, I would like your supervisor.
Okay, we're going to talk to him afterwards.
Can you call him on your radio? Can you call him on your radio? He's not trying to call his supervisor on the radio. Okay, I'm a citizen too, bro.
Okay,
it's like, and you work for public and safety. You're doing your job.
And look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. Now, is he wrong? Is he wrong? He absolutely is not wrong. He's not wrong. They work for public and safety. He's a citizen. He wants a supervisor. He's just being a human being. But what have we learned from watching thousands and thousands of police videos? That you stating your case to the jackboot thug pigs on the scene will do you no good. It'll just walk you into a dungeon. That's a fact. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm telling the truth. How many people here know that I'm telling the truth? If you sit there and plead your case to the pigs on the side of the road, you're going to fucking jail. 9 times out of 10, you're going to jail. Excuse me for the language. I'm a little bit fired up. It's absolutely stupid. Why in the world would you sit there and plead your case to cops on the side of the road? They don't give a shit. They think it's their job to disarm you, cuff you up, put you in the back of a cage of a car, drag your ass down to a dungeon, impound your car, charge a bounty for your car, charge a bounty for your body, charge you with multiple crimes. They think it's their job in their head. They've been taught that it's their job. You don't tell that cop shit. You don't tell him a damn thing. Nothing. Nothing. You just plead the fifth and let the circumstances play out the way they're going to play out. And he's sitting there pleading his case.
Can you call him on your radio? Can you call him on your radio? He's not trying to call his supervisor on the radio. Okay, I'm a citizen too, bro. Okay, it's like, and you work for public and safety. You're doing your job. What's your cause of stopping me? Is what I want to know. You didn't even give me a cause. You said for your team. I told you I got a ticket.
Cause to pull you over, right?
Okay.
Boom!
Whoa. That's way. Whoa. Are you serious?
She pulls out a gun. Watch. Boom! Right there. You see it? Let me show it to you again.
What's your cause of stopping me? Is what I want to know. You didn't even give me a cause. You said
now look at her. She's been a total pigtail since the beginning.
For your team, I told you I got a ticket.
Cause to pull you over, right?
Okay.
Boom! Pulls out the gun.
That's way.
Pulls out the gun. The gun is trained at his head. All she has to do is slip one time, and this man's life is completely over. He's dead. He's dead, Lando. Lando, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Invoke your Fifth Amendment right. Pointing the gun at his heart. Look, if she shoots him at that angle, it's going to go through his heart and he's going to die.
Whoa. Are you serious?
Your fingers on the back of your head.
And now,
Undo your seat.
and now he's a total victim of the police state, prison state, death state.
Go with your right hand.
Any weapons in the vehicle?
Yeah.
I was just talking about this video. It's crazy that it popped up. I'm not sure what that song is, but let me see if I can zoom past the song. I'm not interested in that stupid song.
I just got pulled over. He said my registration or my tags or like whatever was expired. I don't know what that means. Oh god, they got my height and my eye color and everything on there. How much does this cost? I have no money. But then I have to go to court. Court, bro, on the fucking 6th. I'm not cut out for this. I'm sad. I don't want to go to court. I've never been in trouble before. Well, I have court on June 6th, so don't ask me to hang out on June 6th. I'll be busy. I'm not gonna take it to heart. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna choose peace. So I hope they fucking arrest me, and I hope they give me the fucking death penalty.
You know, look, everybody can make fun of her, you can laugh at her, but the truth is that she's a victim of the police state, prison state, death state. That's what she is. She's a victim of the police state, prison state, death state. That's what she is. She doesn't really understand that her entire existence is being overshadowed by living in a police state. Hey, Tennessee kid, this isn't the place for your politics, bro. Go share your bullshit somewhere else.
Put me out of my misery. I'm just gonna internalize this, and I'm gonna not take it to heart. I'm not gonna take it personally at all. This is the worst
It sure looks like she is, and I understand her pain.
day of my whole life. And I hope he saw these dandelions, and I hope he felt bad.
Oh, no. He didn't feel bad at all. Remember what I keep telling you guys, and I'll tell you time and time and time again. The cops believe that it's their job, that this is what their job is to do. Lando said, good to have you around, Chille. I've been through this for 20 years. I totally understand. I totally understand, Lando. This is exactly what we're talking about here.
I just got pulled over.
Gonna take a quick selfie.
Seriously, who else gets pulled over by their husband? I'm trying to get to work.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Mike, what are you doing?
It's deputy.
It's got to be fake. It's got to be fake. I'm not interested in this bullshit. Not interested.
You're driving 133 miles an hour in a 55 mile an hour zone.
Right, it was an emergency.
What is the emergency?
I got stuff going on with my family. I live with no kid. I'm trying to get
I got stuff going on with my family. Here's the thing. You want to have a conversation that doesn't end with you going to jail?
So once again, this is another famous rapper who gets pulled over. But let me just say something. So some of you guys recognize Lil Baby. And I've heard the name, but only because people who worked for me work for him now as videographers and whatnot. But the truth is that when it says famous rapper got pulled over, in the cop community who listens to country music, mostly, they don't know who you are unless you're getting pulled over by a cop in Atlanta, or unless you're getting pulled over by a cop in Louisiana who happens to be in the urban areas of the black neighborhoods. These cops don't know who you are. They don't know who you are. I guarantee you that 90% of cops have no idea who Lil Baby is. Someone said Waka Flocka. Is that the guy's name, Waka Flocka? I've heard the name Waka Flocka. I could never tell you if this is Waka Flocka. I have no idea if this guy right here is Waka Flocka. I just don't know if he's Waka Flocka or not Waka Flocka, or Flocka Waka or Waka Flocka. But I can tell you this for a fact. The cops have no idea who Waka Flocka is. He decides he's going to plead his case of doing 133. Just shut the front door, plead the Fifth Amendment. That's the only thing that's going to help you.
You might want to be a little more forthcoming with the details. What is the situation that causes you to drive 2.5 times the speed limit down the highway? Okay, so you were going to drive 130 plus miles an hour the entire way to the airport, putting everybody else's life on the highway in jeopardy. That's what you're telling me. Do me a favor, how about? Get out and face that way. I ain't asking you, I'm telling you. Get out and face that way. Get out.
Was that a gun cock? Did he?
Get out and face that way. I ain't asking you, I'm telling you. Get out and
Was that a gun cock, or was that handcuffs clacking?
face that way. Get out and face that way. You're under arrest for reckless driving.
So talking didn't do him a damn bit of good, did it? Him explaining anything about the situation or why he was driving so fast or any of that, it didn't do any good, did it? Put a 1 in the chat if you can see that it did absolutely zero good. It did zero good. It didn't do any good, did it? Put a 1 in the chat if it did zero good. Mix got it. John Payne's got it. It did zero good. Prince Moolah's got it. Marauders got it. It didn't do him any good at all whatsoever, pleading his case that he was in a hurry to get to the airport, because now him saying that he was in a hurry to get to the airport will be used against him. And the judge will say, well, you admitted it. You said you were in a hurry to get to the airport. Meanwhile, though, the cop may not show up for court Meanwhile, though, you may have plenty of ways to get out of that if you just shut the front door. This is why you have the Trifold in your car. This is the reason why. You get it on DeletelawZ. You buy one, I give you two. You buy two, I give you three. You buy three, I give you four. I put extra cop cards in there for you for free. If you want to buy them, thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Chevy, what's up with the Playboy? This guy, Flocka Waka, I've heard of him, but he should have shut the front door because now he's going to the dungeon and he ruined any viable defense that he could have had.
Brother, you're doing 100.
And then he calls the cop boss. Fuck you. You're not my boss. You're the bitch boy beta male who's a parasite on our society that needs government to make sure that they pay your paycheck. The only thing that cop cares about is his job, his pension, his overtime, and his pay. He doesn't give a shit about you or me.
133 down the highway.
Prince Moolah, I'm sorry, man. Prince Moolah said that wasn't Waka Flocka. Well, son of a gun. Hey, Prince Moolah, do you know who that was? Can you educate us? Prince Moolah sounds like he's pretty educated in the rap world. So tell us, Prince Moolah, who is this rapper? It says famous rapper. Do you see it right there? Do you guys see it right there? It says right here, famous rapper gets pulled over. So who is that famous rapper? I'm just wondering, does anybody know who the famous rapper is? It's Eminem. Authentic Trover. That was actually hilarious. It's Eminem. Eminem is actually a very famous rapper. Alpha Warrior with the super chat. Let's keep them going, y'all. Let's keep them going. How many people can I get to match Alpha Warrior? $5. $5 super chat. Everybody throw it in. Throw in 10. Let's get them going. I need your support. I can't do it without you. That's for damn sure.
In the HOV lane, putting everybody's life in jeopardy because you want to go to the airport? Come on, man.
My girl's pregnant, bro.
So what does that have to do with it?
I'm running late, that's it.
Okay, so your poor time management is what's going to cost somebody else their life.
Visit my profile for more parts.
No.
Good evening.
Oh, you guys remember this one? This is where the woman is the police chief and she shows her badge and she's going to get fired. I'm sorry. Do you guys remember earlier? Who remembers of the 350 people here? How many of you guys remember earlier I explained what the resignation loophole is? The resignation loophole is where they can resign and anything that they were being investigated for then cannot be opened when they go apply for a different pig shack right down the street. So this chief of police here, this current chief, whatever her name is, or lieutenant or captain or major or whatever acronym she decides to put on herself, she then doesn't have to show the investigation from the previous reason of why she resigned.
How you doing?
Good. I'm Deputy Chief of the Sheriff's Office. Stopped you because you driving tag or unregistered vehicle with no tag on it on the roadway.
Yeah, we went to the club. It was closed, so we went over and picked up some.
Is your camera on?
It is.
I'm the police chief in Tampa.
Oh, how you doing?
You was the police chief in Tampa, but then she resigned and she will end up at another pig shack. Alpha Warrior with the super chat that says, plead the fifth, not your case. I couldn't agree with you more, Alpha Warrior. Thank you so much, my brother.
I'm doing good.
Okay.
I'm hoping that you'll just let us go tonight.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you. Now that you say you look familiar, so.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Okay. All right, then we'll take care, and it was nice meeting you.
All right.
Oh, all right.
You ever need anything, call me.
Okay.
Serious.
All right. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for yours.
Oh, shut up.
So, take care.
All right.
Oh, shut up.
Folks.
Hey guys, so I just got pulled over for the first time ever. I'm 21 years old. I was going 56 and a 45. And he was really nice, but like...
Jeff Millman with the super chat, and then Chevy matched him. Let's get 10 more of those. Thanks for the support, guys. I want to purchase one of your DLZ, says Jeff Millman, and Chevy matching him. Thanks so much, guys. It's only a few bucks, but I certainly appreciate it. Thank you so much. They all stack up.
I'm still just not a fan of him because he gave me a ticket or a citation. I don't even know what the fucking difference is. I have trial. Date of trial is May 9th. So, if anyone wants to come and support me, I don't even know what do I wear to court? Right. I'm so scared. Anyways. court date. Yeah, it's May 9th. It's at 10 o'clock. Like, why does it say date of arrest? I wasn't arrested. But he said that I have to go to court and then I have to take this online class.
And listen, don't mock her. Don't mock her. Danelle Brown, matching Chevy and Alpha Warrior, and Jeff Millman wants to purchase my hat. The problem is this hat was a gift from AMG Stealth, so I can't sell this hat because it was a gift from AMG Stealth. I don't know if AMG is in the chat right now, but thank you, Danelle Brown. Thank you, Chevy, and thank you, Alpha. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it.
It's okay. Or I could pay the $128.
Do not pay that.
Still be on my record.
Do not pay that. Danelle Brown, do not pay that.
I was like, is this my registrations? And he was like, I was like, I've never been pulled over before. And he couldn't believe it. And I thought I was just going to get away with the warning. But no, it's okay.
Wow. Welcome the new members. Welcome. Thanks so much, Jeff Millman. Chevy matched it. Danelle matched it. Holy smokes. Jose Beltran got a membership. Ed Rooney got a membership from Jeff Millman. It Was Written got a membership. Jeremy Garrett got a membership. Chicago Charles got a membership. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the support. We don't stop. Put it in the comment section. We don't stop. John Joe said crying over a speeding ticket.
He was really nice, though.
Oh, shut up. Oh, my God. You had me, honey. I was on your side. I was willing to do your bidding because being pulled over is scary because they act like you're a hardened criminal, like this 21-year-old little girl's going to kill them. And then she says he was really nice, though. Lady, little girl, shut the flock up. Shut the flock up.
And I surprisingly, didn't cry right then and there. I just cried right after he left. Or right after I rolled up my window and called.
Piggletine is in the chat. Welcome, Piggletine.
My mom. I'm literally so late to class, too. I was already late to class, but oh my God, that was terrifying.
Wow.
And I fucking knew it. I knew it when he, I was driving towards, and then he came and got me. Oh. Okay. Well, this is a really great Tuesday. Love life.
Sally, don't worry about contributing. Thank you so much. You're contributing just by being here. If you guys can't contribute financially, if you can't afford a Trifold, email me and I'll email you back a copy of the Trifold you can print out and give to all your friends and family 100% for free. It takes me 2 or 3 days to reply to all the emails, but if you can't afford a Trifold, the digital one is $10, the same one I'll email to you. If you can afford the $10, please buy it. If you can't, just contact me through my website, DeletelawZ.com, or shoot me an email and I will send you off that Trifold for free. Somebody match me, James Forbes and Gloria with super chats. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the support. Poor girl.
Guys, so I just got pulled over for the first.
No blinker? Well, there's your second. There's your second one right there. Mm-hmm. I don't need to. You didn't use a blinker. You're not going to treat me like...
He pulls out, the cop pulls over, and he's got his gun out. Do you guys see that? He's got his gun out. Gloria with $5 super chat. James Forbes, somebody match me, said Gloria. James Forbes matched. Right on. Let's keep going.
Like this. Okay. I'm calling to... You blocked my traffic. You blocked me from going through, and I have that right. What's your badge number?
3180.
All right. Get your supervisor here right now.
Okay, for what?
Because I'm a taxpayer, and that's what I said.
Okay.
Get your supervisor here right now.
Okay. Can I help you with something?
Yep. Because your professionalism and how you just drove and how I have it on camera, I want your supervisor here. I'm a taxpayer. You do your job right. Turn your body cam on.
It's on super.
All right. Get your supervisor. I'm giving you a citizen. I'm giving you a ticket right now. You didn't use your blinker. You're blocking traffic. You're not a professional capacity. You're still blocking traffic. Get your supervisor here now. Get your supervisor here now.
If you keep yelling and pointing your finger at me, you're going to be detained in handcuffs. Okay.
Oh, of course. He's going to put him in torture cuffs. Holy smoke. Super chats are rolling in. Dan Coran is Dan Cochran threw in 5, and then Chevy threw in 5, and then Jeff Millman threw in 5 more. And then right there, here comes Deplorable Garage. I have to be number one. I have to be number one. And he threw in $20. Thanks. I appreciate the support. Let's get back to the video.
Because if you attempt, get your supervisor here now. If you keep yelling and pointing your finger at me, you're going to be detained in handcuffs. Okay? Because if you attempt, give me your card. If you attempt to approach me, I have that right. I have that right. To do what? Get your supervisor here, boss.
What's this thing that these people are calling people boss? What is that? Hey, Deplorable Garage, Chevy matched you. $20. Actually, Deplorable Garage was $19.99. Chevy went $20. That is hilarious. You guys are awesome. Every single dollar goes right to me for all the trolls who are watching and you hate it. Look at that. I've made a couple $100 just watching videos and giving away trifolds to people. I made a couple $100, you dirty, nasty trolls. Look at that. I'm making money just by standing here talking on a mic, you nasty pigs.
To tell him what you need him for. I want to make a complaint on you for blocking traffic, and then for you not using your blinker, and for you driving erratically. Get your supervisor. I don't need to say no more to you and to your supervisor here. Federally, if you're violating my rights, I'm going to... Give me your card right now. I'm just trying to ask. Give me your card right now.
No. He's not trying. I'm not just trying to ask. That pig is trying to dominate him. He came out with his gun pointed at him, and he didn't have his gun pointed like this. He had his gun like this, as though he's some thug pig gangster. And it's exactly what he is. He's a thug pig gangster. Put it in the comment section. JBTP, which stands for Jackboot Thug Pig. Put it in the comment section. This is unbelievable. Alpha Warrior matching Chevy and Deplorable Garage with another $20 super chat. Man, you guys are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for the support.
I just know you. You know me. Sure.
Wow.
No blinker. Huh?
Wow.
There's
Thanks, Alpha Warrior.
There's your second one right there. Mm-hmm.
And then he turns on his lights. And we're just going to watch this real quick, and then I'm going to scroll off. I want you to see he gets out with his gun. Look how he's holding his gun.
I don't need to. You didn't use a blinker. You're not going to treat me like this.
Look at his gun.
I'm calling you blocked my traffic.
Why'd he jump out with his gun like that? Is he scared? Alpha Warrior, thank you so much. Chevy, thank you. Deplorable Garage, thank you. Jeff Millman, thank you. I just want to say thank you before I go to the next video. Gloria, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Jeff Millman, awesome. Dan Jan Corcoran. I got it. Dan Corcoran. Thanks, Dan Corcoran. I appreciate the super chat. Thanks, Chevy. I appreciate the super chat.
Block me.
To all my Nashville people. Okay, guys, we are on a canyon run, and I'm going to have Mia film herself during this next mile.
Y'all can't even be surprised at this point.
No, we're not surprised. We're not. Are you getting pulled over? Am I surprised that you're getting pulled over? Put a 1 in the chat if you know that cops are trying to pull you over. Put a 1 in the chat if you know for a fact that cops are trying to pull you over. Do you guys know that for a fact? Put a 1 in the chat if you know for a fact that cops are trying to pull you over. 1, I want to see it. How many people agree with me? Cops are hiding, trying to pull you over. You know they're trying to pull you over. You know they are. Everybody knows they are. But yet they act surprised when they get pulled over, and they're crying and they're saying they were so afraid. They didn't prepare themselves for being pulled over. And you know for a fact, FTP, says Chevy, FTP.
I'm getting pulled over.
The caption at the top says, by a cop in an undercover car, off duty, no uniform, speeding in front of me before pulling me over. Jeff Millman with another super chat. Jeff Millman, thank you so much for the support, brother.
I'm not stopping on the highway either because I'm not that stupid. I'm on the way to work.
Yeah, she's just on her way to work trying to live her life. And guess what's going to happen? She's going to get a huge fee, a huge fine, and she's probably going to talk to the cop.
Yeah, I was going 82 and a 70.
Why are you saying that on camera? Why are you saying that on camera? Everything can and will be used against you. Let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you guys a question here. Oops, sorry about that. If the cop sees that you have a dash cam, can that dash cam be subpoenaed to be used against you in a court of law? Yes or no? If the cop sees that there is a dash cam, can the cop then file, or the prosecutor file for discovery to get your dash cam from the date you were pulled over? Yes or no? I want to know. What do you guys think? Can the cop do it right there? Go yourself said yes. Chevy matching Jeff Millman. Alpha Warrior matching Jeff Millman. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, the cop can get your dash cam. The cop can get your dash cam. And she just said I was doing 82 and a 70. She just admitted it. She just admitted it. What? I mean, it's just, we're living in bozo clown world here.
So I'm probably...
Yeah, you probably are effed because you're admitting shit on camera.
Oh,
And
he's not in uniform, please.
Wait a minute. And she took off her seatbelt. She took off her seatbelt. Can the cop give you a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt if he comes up and you're not wearing a seatbelt? Yes or no? Yes or no? Can the cop give you a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt if he comes up and your seatbelt is not on? Yes, Clown Patrol right there. Clown Patrol, yes. The cop can give you a ticket for not having your seatbelt on. Why'd she take off her seatbelt? Look where her hands are.
Hello, ma'am. I'm on my way to work, so I'm not going to give you a ticket, but you were doing...
Oh, really? Oh, really? Or the cop thought she was cute and wanted to pull her over. Denise is in the room. What's going on, Denise?
84 and a 65.
It was
Also,
70.
no, ma'am. When you come under the bridge, it's 64. It's 70 back on the toll road. Once you're off the toll road, it's 65.
Oh, because I had my phone plugged in with my map and it was on 70.
Okay. No,
Like,
ma'am. As soon as
that's
you get
just
off
what
the toll
I
road, it's
was under the
65.
impression of. Okay.
You're still doing 15 over.
Okay,
You're
I was
doing
going
84 and
82.
What the?
Okay, ma'am. Would you like...
What the hell is she talking about? You invoke your Fifth Amendment right. It's on your trifold that you paid money for. Or you emailed me and said, Chille, please, please, please send me a trifold for free. And I put one in an envelope and I sent it to you for free. And I told you got to get your own rubber band because I can't put rubber bands in the envelopes. Maybe that happened and that's how you got a trifold in your car. But I do that all the time for people. People contact me and they say, look, I don't have any money. And I say, send me $10 and I'll send you out a trifold. And I'll just do it because I have to, because I know that you have to have a trifold in your car. So I give away hundreds and hundreds of trifolds for people for $5 or $10 all the time, all throughout the week, week in and week out. I send off trifolds for $5 or $10 compared to the $25 on my website. And the reason why I do is because I'm an absolute fanatic about you invoking your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And then she's going to tell the cop how fast she's going. I give these away to people for $5 or $10 all the time. I email off 150 trifolds a frickin' day so that people invoke their Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And this dumb twit is going to tell the cop she's doing 82 and a 70.
You're also riding super close and you changed lanes twice with no signal. You're passing and you made an unsafe lane change in front of that car. That car had to brake hard. You're going to get into a wreck driving like that, okay? So I'm giving you a warning for that, but just know that could be 5 tickets. The speeding...
Ed Rooney, someone put my Cashapp, Venmo, or PayPal. Thanks, Ed Rooney. I appreciate it. Ed Rooney's going to throw in a super chat through Venmo, PayPal, or Cashapp. I'll check my phone, Ed. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the support.
The 2-lane change...
Is that right? $9 is what Landon paid for his. Fantastic.
And the 2 unsafe lane changes. The 2 lane changes without signaling and the 2 unsafe lane changes. Okay? So that kind of driving behavior is going to cause you to get into a wreck. Okay? So just fix that. All right?
I don't know why I took that off. So first off, you're not clocked into work yet. You're not in a uniform. You don't even...
Does that matter, though? If he's not clocked into work yet, he still could have given her a ticket, even if he wasn't at work. He still could have done it.
Have a vest on, okay?
And then the caption above says, the reason this concerns me is his safety. You have no weapons on you and no vest, and you're pulled over who could be armed. You're pulled over by someone who could be armed, especially if they're dangerously driving as he was.
Vest at all. And then you're pulling me over while you're not on the clock, threatening to give me a ticket without your uniform.
Because you're
so
cute.
Let's talk about how many of those things you shouldn't be doing.
Because you're cute.
Mind you, right? This guy was going in front of me before he pulled me over. He was in front of me going the 85, 86 because I was following him until he pulled to the side and then pulled behind me. Like, oh my God. Y'all, I don't know what it is about me and cops. I really was not even driving the way he made that shit sound. I was in the left lane the whole time. This car cut me off. There's another cop right there.
Right, but from the top, just so you guys know, and listen, I mean, let's be honest. I'm a man, flesh and bone. You know, I'm a little bit past it. I really don't give a flying about going and hitting on chicks. It just doesn't interest me anymore. I'm on a mission to end handcuffing, to teach you guys the Constitution, to get you to invoke your Fifth Amendment right when you get pulled over. So I'm not caught up with my anymore. I'm not into it anymore. I'm just not. If you know people close to me, they'll tell you we can't even talk them into it. I don't give a shit. But this girl, you look at her right there, you don't see that she's kind of soft and kind of slothy, but from the neck up, she's pretty cute. She's pretty cute. And are some of these cops absolute perverts? Absolutely. Someone sent me a video the other day with 9 pullovers where the cops were absolutely scummy, nasty pigs. Maybe I'll show you guys next. But the whole point is that she's sitting there talking, and I'm going to rewind it just a tiny bit. I want you guys to hear this.
You're not.
Okay, so now she's admitting that she took off her seatbelt and she shouldn't have taken it off. But now listen to this right here.
So first off, you're not clocked into work yet. You're not.
Okay, so first off, you took off your seatbelt and you started talking to the cop admitting you were speeding. So first off, it's on you. First off, you're the one who started talking about that you were agreeing that you were speeding. First off.
In a uniform, you don't even have a vest on.
So you don't even have your seatbelt on when the cop walks up.
Okay, no vest at all. And then you're pulling me over while you're not on the clock, threatening to.
He has the right to do it. Once he's a sworn peace officer, he can pull you over anytime he wants. Dar will tell you. He can pull you over anytime he wants. The power vested in peace officers is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Give me a ticket without your uniform. So let's talk about how many of those things you shouldn't be doing.
No, he can do all of those things. He can absolutely do all of those things. Every single one of those things he can do. Once the power is vested into that person and they swear an oath to uphold the state constitution and the United States Constitution, they have 24-hour police powers. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's a fact. And you took off your seatbelt in front of a peace officer. The 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista says that any infraction of the law is arrestable. Any infraction of the law. That's why you invoke your Fifth Amendment right so you don't give something away that you could be arrested for. If the cop says, hey, is your driver's license the same as your current living address? And you say no, and he says, how long ago did you move? Oh, I moved 6 months ago. Well, in that particular state, you have to transfer your driver's license over within 180 days. Is that arrestable? Yes, it is. Yes, it's arrestable. You not changing over your address on your driver's license is arrestable. You taking off your seatbelt and the cop sees you don't have your seatbelt on, it's arrestable. The case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista, 2001, where the unelected Supreme Court said that you can be arrested for anything, the specific case was about Gail Atwater not wearing a seatbelt and she got taken to jail. This twit took off her seatbelt. Could she go to jail for that? Yes, she absolutely can. She can go to jail for that. And police have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week police powers. Invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You do not engage in a conversation with the jackboot thug pig. He thinks it's his job to arrest you. And then WK2 Boosted said, I arrested a woman for having a legal THC vape pen, took her kids away to Children and Youth Services. Well, WK2 Boosted says he's a state trooper. I saw your comment. My friend, when the demons come, you're more than welcome to reach out to me to have a conversation. Hopefully you've seen the light and realized that everything you did as a cop, 90% of what you did was really, really bad, my friend. Hopefully. Salim is in the room. What's going on, Salim? What's going on, my friend? So she's dead wrong.
Mind you, right? This guy was going in front of me before he pulled me over.
Listen, WK2 Boosted is more than welcome here, y'all. More than welcome. Sometimes cops see the light. Sometimes cops don't see the light. But let the man be. If he's not disrespectful or rude and calling me filthy names, then I don't know why he can't participate in the conversation if he's keeping it classy.
Over. He was in front of me going the 85, 86 because I was following him until he pulled to the side and then pulled behind me.
It doesn't matter. He has the right to do 85, 86. He can say for a lot of reasons why he had to get to work because it was exigent circumstances. He was investigating a case or blah, blah, blah. He can articulate a myriad of reasons as the reason why he was going that fast to get to work. He could say that he had to get to shift because there's guys on shift. Oh, okay, Ed, let me check it. I'll check it right now. Ed Rooney said he said a PayPal. Thank you so much, Ed. Let me check it in 1 second. But he can say that he was in a hurry to get to shift because he didn't want to leave another officer out on the beat without having some backup. And there's only so many officers in that department. And that created an exigent circumstance for him to hurry up and get to shift. Ask W2. He'll tell you. I'm not lying.
Like, oh my God. Y'all, I don't know what it is about me and cops. I really was.
You got a
not
cute
even
face
driving.
is what it is.
The way he made that shit sound. I was in the left lane the whole time. This car cut me off. There's another cop right there. This car cut me off. And then after cutting me off, proceeded to slow down.
Lights. Turn right onto South Watson Road. Then bear left to merge onto SH 300.
And then after doing all of that, then the cop in front of me proceeds to pull around and then pull behind me. Mind you, he didn't use a blinker the whole damn time. Y'all can't even be surprised at this point.
I'm checking Ed. 1 second. So just yeah. Hold on 1 second. I'm checking Ed's super chat. Ed sent me a super chat through PayPal, Venmo, Cashapp. Oh shit! I just lost Friends in Code. Damn it! Sorry, Friends in Code. I just lost you. Friends in just you guys know. Let me tell you what a mensch Friends in Code is. We've been streaming now for a few hours, couple hours. Friends in Code has been on the phone with me the whole way to make sure that this live stream went smoothly. I lost you, Friends in Code. I'm sorry, dude, but I will call you right back. It has not showed up yet, Ed, but I do believe you, man. I've seen you in the room before. Okay, let's go one more. I'll check again in a second.
I ain't got no weapon.
That's a fake
I
video.
need to see your license and registration.
No. That's a fake video.
Hey there.
How you doing tonight, sir?
Good.
You have any idea why I pulled you over?
Is it because you think I'm cute or the dead body in the back of my car?
I'm gonna have to ask you to step out of the vehicle.
It's a joke.
That was funny, but I wouldn't recommend doing it because the cop might shoot you. Listen, you guys can say whatever you want. I don't give a shit. It doesn't bother me. I've kind of learned that we're always going to get trolls, and I don't give a shit anymore.
Are you serious?
I don't know what that was about, some sort of...
We got pulled over.
It's a cool camera setup.
We got pulled over. We got pulled over.
2 in a row. One second.
Once you go black, you never...
How you doing? How you doing?
Officer Alexander, is one of you a supervisor? I don't believe so. But...
No.
I'm not going to watch that shit. Hang on one second. So, Salam, I don't think you're a troll, dude. Not at all. Salam, you're not a troll. Someone else said something, and I said it's just a troll trying to say that they're a troll. Just so you know, Jay Hope just said in here, hey, Chille, you should do a collaboration with Detective Matt Thornton. Matt Thornton is a personal friend of mine, and right now Matt Thornton is finishing the last year or two of his career. And so when Matt Thornton is done being a copper, we already have a date to go live and have a long-form conversation. Detective Matt Thornton has never put torture cuffs on anybody in his entire career being a copper. So are there some good cops out there? Unfortunately, the answer is yes. If they agree to do those policies, procedures, and protocols, then the answer is no. But Detective Matt Thornton, who is a YouTube influencer, he's never put handcuffs on anybody through his entire 20-some-odd year career. So just imagine that. Yeah, no, Salam. Salam is in the room, and he is not a troll. This gentleman has been to this room several times. 1 second. Let me just find something here real quick. Oh, we saw this one yesterday. Okay, we kind of saw this one yesterday. Everybody, do me a favor, hit the like button, double tap on your screen real quick. Let's refresh the room. Everybody stretch your arms, stretch your legs, get ready, because we don't stop. Ed, I don't see your PayPal super chat yet, but I am still waiting. I do believe it will show up. I do believe. And I lost Friends in Code. Friends in Code, if you're watching the live stream, man, I'm sorry. I clicked some buttons on my phone as I was trying to open up PayPal, and I lost you. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. The last monies in or out was with Danelle Brown. Yesterday, Danelle and I put another $50 on Craig Hendry's books, and we will continue to do so. It's Chille-decastro, Lando. Hold on 1 second. I'll type it in the comment section for you guys. Okay, so we saw this video yesterday. Yeah, it comes up Ethics SCS. That's exactly correct, Ed. Exactly correct. I'll keep checking, Ed, and thank you, brother. I appreciate the support. I can't do this alone. And the game that I have coming out, I can't do it alone. There's no way. We won't make it if I try to do it alone. You can do a lot by yourself. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. That's why I'm always bringing a group of people together. Put in the comment section for me, if you would, please, Team DLZ. Team DLZ. Put it in the comment section. Every single one of you, 272 people here, put Team DLZ in the comment section right this second, if you would, please. Now, we saw this video yesterday, but I'm going to cover it again because when we saw it yesterday, I didn't know how to use OBS, and the video was this big. Now I want to show this video in entirety, and check this out. Chevy, I moved everything over to DeletelawZ.com, and that was my webmaster, what he wanted to do.
Hey, how you doing? Good. You have your license, bud? Yes, right here.
You know why I'm stopping you today?
No, I'm not sure.
You just want to stop.
So he answered a question. He should not have answered a question. I don't know why he started answering questions. You don't answer questions to cops. You give them your license, registration, proof of insurance, and then you invoke your Fifth Amendment right.
His registration on this car is super expired.
I did not know about that. I actually live in Tennessee.
Do you live here now? Or?
No, I don't. I'm going back in a week.
So whose car is this?
This is ours. Well, we live in Tennessee, but then we come back here because we have our house still down here. We have work.
So you have a house here too?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me check things out. I'll be right back.
Do you need my registration?
No, I've already got it.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Right back with you.
Okay, thank you. Dang it. Been pulled over once before. This ain't my first rodeo. Dude, I don't know what it is, but I always get so shaky too when I get pulled over. I wasn't speeding. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was driving right. I got back home from my mission. I guess never changed registration on here. Sounds like a really nice cop. Sounds pretty understanding, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully he lets your boy slide. Comment down below if you've ever been pulled over by a cop. It's not the funnest thing ever. It's necessary because sometimes you get idiots on the road like me that don't keep update with their registration. It's taking forever, so he's making me overthink. I was just thinking, I'm like, what if he just puts me in handcuffs? Get out of the car. He's on the other side right now. He opened up his passenger door. Hopefully he doesn't throw me in.
And by the way, you know, this is one of the nicest kids. This is one of the nicest kids there is. He went on a mission for God, which, you know, I'm not particularly religious. I do believe in God and I pray to God for sure. But at the same time, I'm not particularly religious. I don't belong to any particular religious organization. But this is a nice kid who went on a mission. And my best friend growing up was Mormon. I went to all kinds of Mormon functions. I got nothing against people who are religious and believe in God and take Christ as their personal savior, or Muhammad or Buddha or whichever you believe in. But this guy right here, he doesn't understand that this cop believes it's his job to pull people over. And he validates it. And he says, yeah, you know, he's supposed to pull me over because some people are idiots.
Do you have a phone number, bud?
Yes.
The reason why I stopped you is expired registration. Okay, you can get the vehicle registered and contact our court. This address will phone between 5 and 14 days.
Okay.
And signing there, you're not admitting guilt, just a promise he'll take care of it.
Okay, perfect.
Just so you know, this vehicle's so expired it can be impounded.
So expired. The vehicle's so expired, he said.
I appreciate that so much, man.
He appreciates what?
Okay, perfect.
Careful.
What a guy. I'm a fan of him.
So the car
I'm a
ride
fan of
was
him, he
quiet
said.
The rest of the time home. I gotta put that up there. That was one of the top 3 scariest things that's happened in my life. First one was the plane crash. Second one was getting pulled over a year ago. And then that one today. Couldn't be more happier about that cop being so chill. Very, very happy. But I still have to appear in court, so I'll see you guys maybe on the other side of some bars.
Just got pulled over.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. You have your license, bud?
Yes.
I mean, I showed you this video because I want to show you how people justify what these cops do to each and every one of us. Is a peace officers group, peace officers corps needed in the United States of America? Yes, it absolutely is. But when they continue to call themselves law enforcers and they continue to arrest us and torture cuff us, and nobody has ever said, you know, maybe we should give people a reason or an opportunity to surrender on camera and admit into the camera that they're going to surrender. This is the problem that I have with law enforcers in our country, because they insist on calling themselves law enforcers instead of actually calling themselves peace officers, which is what they are. And so I have a real problem with them. And this guy endorses the police state, prison state, death state, because he's too young to really know and understand that we were supposed to be free, and putting law enforcers in our country has ruined freedom in this country. It has absolutely decimated freedom. And that's the reason why I don't like it. Deplorable Garage with the super chat. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Send me your links.
You don't know where the fuck are.
Okay, so just so you guys.
So I showed you guys this one yesterday. The screen was just really small. This is where this very attractive Asian woman is going to get out of a ticket, and they're going to have all these smiles and laughs.
Okay, so just so you guys.
Look at that. That's not how cops treat me. Cops don't act like that with me. Deplorable Garage. Deplorable Garbage. Oh, I'm used to small miracle garages. It's deplorable garbage. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I got pulled over because my lights were off, but now we know. Thank you, sir, for the warning.
Yeah, now I think.
Thank you, sir, for the warning. Of course, she's a babe.
You're still off, but
oh.
There we go. Yeah, that should be good.
Thank you.
Does the car come with registration?
Look at her. She's a dime piece. God bless her, right? I mean, I had nothing against beautiful women. She's a beautiful young woman. There's nothing wrong with it. But the cop lets her go because she's a hottie.
Is this it? Shout out to the 2 very sweet, cute cops who like.
Oh, very sweet and cute. I saw this one yesterday.
She just got pulled over by her husband for going.
Stupid.
Can you
It's a
take
skip.
a guess on why we are stopping you?
Because we drove really fast with the.
No. Can you take a guess at why we are stopping you? Respectfully, officer, and let me give it to you the nice way, okay? Respectfully, officer, I invoke my 5th Amendment right to remain silent. It's right here on my trifold. Respectfully, officer, I invoke my 5th Amendment right to remain silent. That's how you do it.
You didn't know it was you guys.
Of course not. She almost ran over 5 people.
Oh, of course, she almost ran over 5 people. It's always the same, isn't it? We got a bunch of calls on you for speeding. You almost ran over 5 people. So they're driving along having fun. I didn't see anybody they almost ran over. I saw a bunch of cops on their bikes, a bunch of pigs on bikes. Stop that car. They're driving along having fun. What an absolute and total scam. What a horrible scam. They were just driving along having fun. Let's watch it again. I thought they almost ran over 5 people. He said that they almost ran over 5 people. Did you see that? I didn't see that. Put a 1 in the chat if you did not see them almost run over 5 people. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I didn't see them almost run over 5 people. Stop that car. Stop that car. Why? Because they're laughing and having a good time and enjoying their lives? Chris Boudreau, does it look like they did anything wrong? Where's the 5 people they almost ran over? He said it's on camera, it's on body camera, that they almost ran over 5 people. And neither one of these girls is filming. What's the first thing you do when the cops are going to pull you over? You start filming.
Nope. I don't want you driving anymore because due to your eyes, I believe you to be drunk.
Oh, due to your eyes, I believe you to be drunk. I'm an alcohol impairment expert. I'm a drug efficiency officer. I went to 4 different classes, and they told me I was now an expert in detecting whether or not you were on drugs. It's all lies. It's all lies.
Yes, you are.
What, are you part of OPD?
Yes.
Okay, my brother's Winterguard.
How do you think your brother's gonna feel if I call him and tell him your sister is drunk driving?
No, I'm not. I'm not drunk driving. I'm not. I'm
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She's drunk because he says that she is? He's drunk because he says? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that she was drunk just because the cop said that she was drunk. Grateful Dab said, I took a 6-hour class and slept for 3 hours, but now I'm a drug expert, alcohol expert.
Here, like, I'm sorry.
Again, I'm not talking to you, ma'am. Again, I'm not talking to you.
The 2007 case of Brendlin versus California. I'll be teaching it to you in Constitution headquarters. The shirt I'm wearing now that says Constitution HQ on it. I'll teach you the 2007 case of Brendlin versus California. If you're in the car, you have standing, you have rights, meaning that when the cop is talking, you have every right to interject. And if that cop says anything to you, you can then cite Brendlin versus California 2007, and then you can also cite the 1987 case of Houston versus Hill. That says that you have a right to interrupt cops, especially when you have standing because you're in the car. The 2009 case of Arizona versus Johnson says that if you're pulled over, then all of you are detained. So if every single person in the car is detained, then because of the 2007 case of Brendlin versus California, then you have standing, meaning that you have a right to speak up. You have freedom of speech, your First Amendment right, based on those 3 cases plus your First Amendment. So the cop sitting here lying and saying that she can't talk when she absolutely can talk.
Please stop.
But due to your speech and your eyes, you're drunk. We can play this game, and I can get you out of the car and do a whole DUI investigation, or you can kind of cooperate, because I'm going to do it.
I will cooperate with you, whatever you want me to do.
But due to your eyes and your slurred speech, you're drunk.
I'm not slurred. Hey.
What?
Listen.
So your driving is really bad. You almost ran over people.
No. She did not almost run over anybody at all whatsoever. She did not almost run over anybody. That's a lie. It's on camera. We saw it.
Almost. No, not us. A group of non-cops.
No. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. They went through the parking garage having a good time, and those dirty pigs didn't like it.
Cops are not. Like, it's still dangerous that you could have hit somebody. No, I'm not worried about the cops. I'm worried about the family. And we were dealing with one car for a separate reason, and you come out.
Oh, and then now the cop, hold on a minute. The cop just said you almost didn't run us over. It was other people. Then this dirty pig in the background is going to chime in.
With one car for a separate reason, and
you almost ran over me, is what the cop said in the background. Meanwhile, the cop who's giving her the bullshit lecture and saying that she was drunk driving, he's saying that it wasn't us, it was other people that you almost ran over.
Come out and you.
I apologize. Can you tell me I apologize?
Apology's not going to do anything. I hear you. It's not going to matter.
What's your name?
Alvarez. You keep laughing as if it's funny.
It's not.
It's very serious.
No, it's called a nervous laughter, and you're harassing her because there are a couple girls having a good time laughing when they drove by.
No, it's not a joke.
Okay, is there anyone that's so...
Complying Borg said that she hates cops. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with Complying Borg. Complying Borg said that she hates cops. Do you agree with Complying Borg? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree.
In the car.
I am. I'm fine. I promise you I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know you're not
We'll start some things.
No,
It's not that I don't... Sure, go ahead, I'm listening.
No, please. We have someone that can pick us up. I'm sorry. I feel like we have someone.
That decision should have been made prior to you driving.
We were literally right around the corner. We were just moving to this parking lot.
Like, honestly, we don't mean to, like, cause any problems for anyone.
They were just having a good time.
We were literally just moving from one parking lot to the other, and that's all we were doing. That's all we were doing. So I apologize.
I'm reading the chat. You guys are freaking hilarious.
It's okay. It's nothing personal.
Oh, no, it is personal. You dirty pigs were mad that these two young girls were having a good time enjoying life, and so you decided to pull them over and say that they almost ran people over when they didn't.
I get it. So you see how you're keeping one consistent demeanor? She's not. She's laughing, sad, apologetic. You know what that means?
Because I have anxiety. I have literally. She's on all the app. No, I have anxiety. I have depression.
I don't, because you're making it worse.
I'm not making it worse.
You're telling me she's on medication.
No,
which
I'm
she
not.
shouldn't be.
No, I just have. But like, she does have anxiety, depression, everything. Like she has. I love her so much, but. Okay, shut up. Anyways, no, I'm not on anything on this.
They didn't do anything wrong. They were just having fun and laughing going through a parking garage.
Honestly, if
Brandy Swaney is in the room, everybody. Say hello to Brandy. She's been helping me out with the board game here and there.
we would have hurt anyone, we would have stopped and like probably risked our whole lives for them. Like honestly, we're probably the best people you've ever met.
I doubt that.
We should say that.
Mm-hmm. That would have been the smartest thing to do.
We were just trying to get closer to where we're going. I don't know anything, but I'm really
I don't think I just met you.
Sir,
I don't form an opinion of someone that I just met. Yes.
Can I pull up or something? Am I going to get arrested?
Probably.
Can I get arrested for her?
Because you're not driving.
Inside of her?
No, ma'am.
Can you get up the seat and I'll do it?
I will take both of you to jail for DUI if I have probable cause. If you think that's funny.
I will go to jail for DUI.
It's not
funny. No.
You can't get arrested for DUI in the passenger seat if someone else is driving. Ed Rooney knows that.
Stop.
I've done it before when like boyfriend and girlfriends want to do
Why
stuff.
would you do that?
I'm just being honest. Like if you want to play silly games.
No.
Oh, if you want to enjoy your life and act and not take life so damn seriously, then I'm going to arrest you for that.
And play like I'm gonna swap the seats. I'm just telling you.
Honestly, it's just.
Pass me that beer in the center console.
What beer?
The one your friend keeps trying to, the high noon, keeps trying to hide.
I just want my drug to be.
Can you pass me the high noon in the center console, please?
Yes. Pass it to him. Listen to him. Oh my god. This is fucking.
Oh, so they were drunk driving. She was drinking and driving. What a moron. What a moron. I completely disagree with drinking and driving. I 100% disagree with it. It's an absolute travesty. If you're drinking and driving, you're one of the biggest problems we have in our country. I was interested in part 2 of this, but I'm not as interested now that I know she has an open container in the car. How fucking stupid.
Gentlemen,
How absolutely irresponsible. What an absolute travesty. Just stupidity to be drinking and driving in our country when we know the rates. It's just so stupid. You're the one that causes DUI checkpoints in our country.
You guys to help me out here?
When I get pulled over by whack-ass campus police, they confiscate my penny. Little did they know I was actively on my way to get another one. I'm going to kill the volume on this because there's a song on there. Looks like she's just going to do some stupid little dance.
Circulando sin luces desde que venía sobre Avenida Costanera. Viene circulando sin luces.
Watch me get pulled over after church 2 weeks ago by the same cop that put me in handcuffs 5 days ago.
Ah, damn it. I knew this was happening. I knew this was happening. Yep. But here's my license. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you take that.
All right, I'll be right back with you, okay?
Okay, yeah, sounds good. I've been talking too much for real. I just need to shut the fuck up sometimes.
Boom. Did you just hear that? Did you guys just hear that? I'm gonna play it for you guys again. But did you guys just hear what this girl just said? Listen very, very carefully to what this girl just said. Listen.
I be talking too much for real. I just need to shut the fuck up sometimes.
Yes. Yes, that's absolutely correct. Deplorable garage or deplorable garbage. You know it. You know it. You absolutely know it. Sometimes I be talking too much, she said, in some sort of broken English. And then she said, sometimes I just need to shut the fuck up. Yes, yes, yes. Shut the front door. Shut up. Invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Get the Trifold on DeletelawZ.com. If you can't afford it, just contact me. I'll send you a hard copy for a couple bucks. I'll email you one for free. But get the Trifold in your car as quickly as you possibly can. As quickly as you possibly can. If you can afford to buy it and make a donation, both. Support what we're doing, but we don't stop. And I'm not going to stop giving away Trifolds for free. I wanted to, after reading Atlas Shrugged and Fountainhead in the Dungeon, I said I'm going to stop giving away Trifolds for free, and then I didn't. I just kept doing it. But she's right. Shut the front door. What's going on, Stomper? That should have been her Trifold.
He's taking a little long, so I don't know if this is going to slide.
It's not going to slide. He wants to give you a ticket.
Where did you buy it?
Okay, so here's what happened. Let me give
You didn't film it? You didn't film the cop's face? You didn't film the cop's face? What the flock is wrong with you? You didn't film the cop's face?
the inside tea on what happened. Basically, both doing a U-turn. Okay, so what happened was he gave me a warning, y'all. But he's gonna stop at my house later so that he can verify the title to this car. Cause
He's gonna stop by your house later for what? How come he's gonna stop by your house later?
He's kind of cute.
Lando, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming by. And then she thought he was kind of cute.
Hold on.
All right, man. There's your insurance, driver's license. I don't lose it. Okay, man. So here's the deal. I did write you a ticket, but I said you're only going 10 over. We got you at 12. I only marked it at 10, so it won't be any points on your driver's license, anything like that. Try and give you a little bit of a break on it.
Okay.
On there, your court date, you can take care of it before that, or you can actually go to the court date. That's totally up to you. If you could, sign it right there. You're signing it. You're not saying you're guilty or anything. You're basically just saying, hey, I discussed it with you. You understand it.
Okay. Right here?
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you. And just make sure you get taken care of, because if not, they'll issue a warrant. We don't want that over a speeding ticket.
Did it say how much it is? Or
The directives just don't stop.
I'm not sure, man.
Oh, no, it just goes
on there, right here, there's a phone number, and you can call, and they'll be able to tell you. That calls the court clerk's office.
What date this says you sent? March next month.
Yeah, so March 9th.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
You want me to write a little better on there?
Yeah.
So the caption of this says, when cops pull over a police officer for nothing.
So, but I could pay for it before if I don't want to go to court?
Yes, sir, yeah.
He's a cop. He doesn't know that?
Yeah, I'd give him, what's today, Tuesday? I'd probably give him like by Thursday, and they should have it in.
Okay, I got enough time right there.
Yeah, that's a month and a half.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm on my way home right now. You gonna pull me over or what? Do it. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good.
Hello's for suckers. Hello is for suckers.
His car comes back to being white.
Yeah, I have my car's wrapped actually. I'll show you. You might have opened the door.
I believe you.
Okay, yeah.
You know you have to
He pulled him over for the wrong color car. It sounds like Ironton, Ohio.
change, right?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I was gonna do it. Like I've pulled over like right after I got my car wrapped for something.
Why is he talking? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? This cop thinks it's his job to give you a ticket, to pull you over, to put you in torture cuffs, impound your car, take you to the dungeon and steal your money. Why are you sitting there having a back and forth with this cop for what?
And then they told me the same. I was gonna do it, and I've just been procrastinating. so I haven't done that yet, but I am aware of that.
You have your license?
I do, yeah. Yeah.
I know you've already got a warning and a ticket for your front plate, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you another one.
Okay, I really appreciate that.
Oh, you appreciate it, do you? You appreciate getting pulled over for the wrong color car? Do you appreciate it? You appreciate that?
Also because I'm going home soon. All right, drive safe.
Oh, also because I'm going home soon. It had nothing to do with him not...
No ticket today. I needed one. Oh my god! I don't know. No ticket today. I needed one.
It's a rabbit. It's a rabbit. A rabbit jumped in front of his car, and he's a scared little rabbit over a rabbit.
Oh my god! I almost just killed a fucking bunny! Oh my god! No way!
Such a wussy.
I need
Such a wussy. Such a wussy. This is a funny one. We can watch this one, and then I'll get the flock out of here. This is funny.
Be honest with me. I am being honest with you, dude. This is gonna go a lot easier if you're honest. And I will. Yeah, dude. Yeah. What are you on right now, man? Cloud 9. What? Cloud 9? No. What are you on right now? You gotta be honest. I'm on one, dude. You know what I'm saying? Stop fucking around. What are you on right now, man? TikTok. What? Instagram. All of them. I'm on all of them. I'm not talking about your...
It's okay, Alpha Warrior. It's all right. Thanks. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you so much. Got nothing but love for you. It's okay. It'll work out. Listen, so just so you guys know, hold on. Let me finish this video.
Drugs. Sure, if you got some. Yeah, I'm down. You guys partying? Yeah, dude. Step out of the car. I need you to be honest with me. I am being honest with you, dude. This is gonna go a lot easier.
Okay, so let me jump in here with you guys for a couple minutes. There we go. Can you guys see me okay? So listen, you know, it's real simple. We can never, ever stop being vigilant. We have to make sure that people learn how to invoke their Fifth Amendment right when they get pulled over by the cops. Why do you think I sat there yesterday for 3 hours? I'm finishing this board game. I'm finishing the wall. Posters are supposed to be done today, picking them up tomorrow. They're cutting them out today. So I'll have them on the wall. I'm going to start teaching before I have the cards. Won't have the cards for the board game till Thursday or Friday, and then I'll use the cards as samples, but I'll shoot the intro and stuff tomorrow, and then I'll show it to you guys. So, but we still have to continue to be vigilant. We still have to teach people to invoke their Fifth Amendment right. We're always going to have a certain amount of dumb trolls who come in here. Who gives a shit? Anybody who comes in here to try to distract or starts to insult us, we just get rid of those people and we just move on. I'm not going to allow other people to drag me down, to weigh me down. Ed said he sent it to PayPal. I believe him. Thanks, Ed. I'll check. I'll keep checking. Sometimes it takes a minute to go through. Thank you, all of you guys, for the support, for the Cash Apps, for the PayPals, for the Venmos, all of you guys. I appreciate it so much. Danelle, thanks so much for getting money on Craig Henry's books because she has a jail ATM account. Alpha Warrior, thank you so much for all your support. Chevy, Jeff Millman, so many of you. I mean, there's just, I could sit here and list just 100 names of people who support this channel. Complying Borg. And listen, if you can't support the channel financially, you certainly can just by sharing the videos. Go in and drop 100 comments on all of the DLZ videos. Watch the videos from beginning to end. Share them with your friends and family. Take little clips of videos, the shorts, and send them out to people. The more you guys watch the videos and share the videos, that helps this channel get out into the public more. So that's what we're going to do. You guys notice I haven't been really working on camera for the past 6 months. That changes now because the board game is completed. We'll have the prototype done. I'll show you guys how the board game plays this coming weekend. Hopefully the cards are in by Thursday or Friday. But remember, if you're the passenger in a car, the 2007 case of Brendlin versus California says that you have standing. And because the 2009 case of Arizona versus Johnson says that if you get pulled over, then everybody in the car is detained, then that means that you have standing because you have been detained by the police, which kicks back to Brendlin versus California from 1997 or 2007, forgive me. And then because of the 1968 case of Terry versus Ohio, coupled with the 2009 case of Arizona versus Johnson, detained means that you have been legally stopped. Your motion has been stopped. So essentially you have been seized, even though it's not a seizure in the form of an arrest. It's a seizure in the grounds of a Terry stop. So you do have standing. So if you want to say something when the cop pulls you over, you can explain to him the 2007 case of Brendlin versus California, and then you can explain to that cop the 1987 case of Houston versus Hill, which gives you standing to interrupt the cop even in his official capacity. Now, what you can't do is physically obstruct or intentionally hinder, delay, or obstruct the cop in his official capacity. So if you interrupt the cop, you're welcome to do so, but make sure you have the case law off the top of your head. Make sure that you're filming that dirty jackboot thug pig. Make sure that you protect yourself at all times because these guys are trying to arrest us. They're trying to arrest us. All right, listen, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I really appreciate it. I could give 1,000 names of people. Jeff Millman, Steve Conkler, let me scroll back, see if it, Brandy, Danelle, Lando, Ed, Savet, Chevy, Playboy, Cope, Doggy Dog, Chuck, Mikey, Greg, Bruce. I mean, there's so many of you guys. I could sit here. Ryan, could list 1,000 of you guys. But I certainly appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming. I'll see you guys in the next one.